if you're Vini and you won 2 Champions League titles, right? You won about 2 La Ligas as well, right? What is more to achieve there?
From a general perspective, as per Real Madrid, it feels like they're at a point where they need to make a decision on for us to accommodate Xabi Alonso. There has to be a complete change of culture, right? Or we let him go.
My question is, how has this mistake been allowed to happen?
In the Premier League, you have a very short window as a striker that comes in the Premier League for you to get your first 1, 2, 3. Yeah. Very short window. Bro, Šeško is in trouble. Delap is in trouble.
Yeah.
Gyökeres is in trouble.
Gyökeres is actually in big trouble.
All 3 of them are in trouble.
Isak is in trouble.
All 3 people I just mentioned are in more trouble than Isak.
So again, if I talk about Arsenal, I say, the penalty needs to score. You get.
Please, moving on to what you were talking about now. Don't digress to Arsenal.
No, but it's Pep leaving. It looks like.
I think Pep wants to do one final season.
Yeah. No, I think this season.
One final season. After this
is in trouble.
You think that Pep is doing? You think that Pep is saying?
If he wins it this season,
this season, he's good.
Arteta is in trouble.
Because
if Pep really wants to leave this season,
that's what I'm
then
saying.
he's going to hunt the title.
If you found it's because we're boring fake. It's fake.
No. Give me 5 million.
You understand?
You know, the guys are like characters in a film. It's like a weekly TV show. I think the camaraderie between the guys, myself, Ini, IBK, Wale, of course, as well as Rufai, creates an interesting dynamic that I think the viewers certainly relate to.
CHP over the years has been a necessity, still is a necessity, at a time where everything feels fast and regurgitated.
Our cultural space was craving realness, heritage, and intention, and that is why I'm able to be myself on the podcast.
Oh yeah, now predict that now.
I've seen games like these.
We've been able to move with clarity to deliver something with restraint, depth, and timeless wit. And in many ways, we've been able to reset the standard to show what is possible from an African cultural and storytelling perspective.
In the first half,
I don't know the game that you watched, but in that first half, the team that looked like they were going to score the most was us.
For us, it's not punditry, it's artistry. There's a self-awareness to what we're doing. For us, we're driving our cultural nuances in every single conversation, and I think that's what we keep trying to do.
THP at season 6 is a proof that when your product is sharp and your values are intact and your timing is intentional, you have a chance of building something that is authentic.
We're playing a different game, not one based on virality or chasing the algorithm, but one built on value.
We're not looking to scale at all costs. We're building substance, and we want that to scale over time.
After 6 solid years with the guys, I realized that we are not just a sports show that's entertaining, but an entertainment show that truly knows sport. I'm sure you know that already.
He just needs more oil. I will collect on 70,000. I said, this guy, he would never make it.
But all of this means nothing if no one is ready to receive it. And that's where you, the viewers, come in.
Thank you for allowing us to play our position and allowing our work to speak for itself.
So every now and then I go somewhere to different places and someone recognizes you. And that totally humbles me because of the fantastic community we've been able to build.
All of this is not enough without you guys.
Thank you and welcome.
Welcome to season 6.
Hello, everybody. Welcome along to our Hindsight Podcast videos. I am UB, and so in one of it, the metronome. It gives me great pleasure to be in the festive or the Unitide company of 3 of Nigeria's leading podcasters, and that's according to Spotify. Starting off with a man who's a double award-winning podcaster, and he's got 250,000 followers on Twitter, Mr. IBK Sports. Next up, a man who's not got 250,000 followers on Twitter or X, but he actually controls artists who's got maybe 1 million followers or plus by virtue of his work as an A&R, Mr. Olakune Rufai. Next up, a man who is always in high demand, TikTok favorite and everyone's favorite senior man, Mr. Inewong Monday. And last but not the least, the season means that lots of work offices have closed, but a man whose colleagues always working, he is not though, is Dr. George, the Talk Doctor. It is good to have George in the house for what is a pre-Christmas episode of the show. Welcome along to THP, the Christmas Day version of the show. Gentlemen, good to see everybody back here.
Yeah.
Great to be
A
here.
real pleasure. Finally, on the set with me. I haven't seen you in a bit, so
finally,
it is good to have you in our company.
Finally. And I think I've never been on set with the
full cast, yeah?
the full cast,
Yeah.
the
Right.
foundation members.
The last episode was so good, so we had to bring you back. So shout outs to you, right?
Thank you.
Giving us all the the medicinal advice.
The scoop.
before
Not that
the
IBK
show
has
starts.
taken
IBK advice.
Taken
Dr.
absolutely none of it.
He advised the doctor.
He say make I quiet, make it talk.
You know, IBK say, let me explain.
He advised
Guys,
doctor.
man, why
It's a
not-
doctor
why
that
not
went to
advise
lost to doctor.
I see for Instagram, one doctor did a video said, if you can avoid bread, like whatever you do, if you can.
That one is not funny.
Person go come and say, what if I toasted bread?
What if I toast?
But yeah, that bread thing hard. bro.
What if I toasted?
The funny thing about
It's
bread,
almost impossible.
funny thing about bread
It's
is that
impossible.
I'm such a big bread guy, right? And I think my metabolism actually, breaks it down very quickly.
Yeah.
But I'm surprised the last couple of like a month thereabout. I buy bread once every 2 days, a full loaf.
Whoa.
So that's me.
That's
right.
massive.
But in the last couple of weeks, 4 weeks to be precise, I probably bought only 2 loaves of bread, and I'm surprised. I'm surprised as to how.
I don't eat meat. For someone that ate bread a lot growing up, I don't eat bread a lot now. Even now,
You have
because I did Ikeja, that's why I even had bread.
Yeah.
Recently, I don't eat bread a lot. In my house, I would typically take 2, 3, 4 weeks before I eat bread. Like sometimes I even forget, and then I don't remember that I never chopped bread. Now, I just remember now that I never chopped bread and beans in a while.
I actually
go
eat
find
bread. I eat
and
bread
beans.
every other day. So I buy a loaf and
I
then
like
the last 2
bread,
days.
bread a lot, but I don't eat it.
Yeah.
I like it a lot. Like I really,
Yeah, no, I
really
not a
like
lot.
it.
Yeah.
I really like. I'm an
So you stopped
addict, but I don't eat it.
Oh really?
I think
That's
I
nice.
think now
that's
we,
a
a lot of us have more options, more flexible options we want to eat, and we don't eat as much as
Exactly.
probably
The
eat
one
once
that's
a
difficult
day.
to cut out is rice. That's the
Yeah,
one.
no,
That's
rice-
the most
rice
difficult.
is-
Forget rice. You eat rice.
Is that, that one
Yeah,
you go chop out.
you go chop
All you
out.
now need is control your ration, but you go chop
Yeah,
out.
of course.
Even that control your ration. If one guy catch you, you go chop out.
Exactly.
You
And,
get-
and also if you want to eat rice, I heard that if you freeze the rice,
Yeah, something like that. If you
the
freeze
glucose,
it and then bring it back out,
yeah.
that the carb level is the same thing with
Drop,
bread.
yeah.
Same as we said with
Same-
bread.
same-
same
same-
bread,
yeah.
yeah.
yeah. But
Bread sweet too. Make
it's
I
not
not
advice
like.
I'm taking. Yeah. That's what's up.
I don't like.
My little nephew is a sucker for bread. He can finish a loaf of bread.
Yeah. Part of the reason why I don't eat bread a lot, I think growing up too, I didn't grow up. I grew up on proper agege bread much more than sliced bread.
sliced, yeah.
I don't like the sliced bread, the spring, the crumbs.
Yeah.
I like bread that is
Where you go-
meat.
where you go- where
That
you
is
go-
meaty.
you go
I don't
fold,
like
you
bread
go-
that's all over the place. I like bread that's meaty. And what is available, like what's common these days, is like the very.
No, I
they
don't
get.
I hardly buy So when I want to eat control rations, I buy sliced bread. When I want to
Yeah.
be reckless, I buy normal bread.
Yeah,
You get.
I like the slices because it allows you control.
Yeah.
It. My wife
If
likes the one that she can squeeze.
Exactly.
Yeah,
But bread and sardine is a top
It's a banger.
tier.
Banger.
a
No,
top
bread.
tier,
Please
a
allow.
banger.
Please,
Bro.
miss me with the bread. What's that? Bread and sardine.
top tier stuff.
Are you
Bang.
joking?
Good experience. In case you don't know, giving people, game. If you are eating bread and beans, it's something you must do. When they bring the bread, that's why another reason why I don't like sliced bread like that.
Yeah,
you don't
when
get
they,
the same
when they
with
bring
beans,
the bread,
with beans.
when
Yeah.
they bring the beans,
You open the middle.
open the top of the bread, and you squeeze it. You must do it. It's the first thing that
You
goes
must
into the beans. You must use it to turn and
you
roll
serious?
the beans around. That comes with a
Within the
special
spoon.
taste on its own. It's a special taste on its own. The top of the bread, you have to tear it up. Before the spoon is inside the beans, but don't use the spoon first. In fact, remove the spoon and we'll leave it first. Use the top of the bread and roll the beans with the oil, and then take a bite. The special taste.
your
Then
own.
go on with your spoon.
I heard that all the Togo women have gone away. What we're eating now is not.
Yeah, it's not. The experience is
it's
different.
not-
different.
The experience
Of
is
course,
different.
of course.
If you eat the main Togo bean with this thing I just told you,
Bro.
you testify.
Bro, Togo beans is different, man. I've only had it once, so I can tell different.
Yeah, we're going bread
Ah,
now,
no,
now,
it's special,
now,
oh.
now 8K, so
Yeah.
We're going.
Now you know where to go.
You know, say IG.
Yes.
Nah, it's kidding.
Now you know where to go.
Now you know where you do. Jimmy, you say you order, make them deliver to you. You want chop beans, you
deliver
go.
my
You want do
I
e-commerce to
drive
chop
out.
beans. I don't go be 8K. You want do e-commerce to chop beans.
Chop
Why you don't go be 8K?
Yeah.
See this guy.
Someone said, say it's our first time on earth. So why are you a life coach? Say you see people buy your life
about
coach.
life?
Why are you a life coach? All of us are here for the first time,
Bro,
When do you?
When did you learn
why you dey see your own
Why
man
you
now?
see your manual? What's all this nonsense?
Life coach.
I know what I do. You get.
That
Anyway,
thing they vex me. What's the meaning of life coach?
someone said that other bolts, from this wedding, sat down directly behind the driver, closed my eyes a little bit to sleep. When I opened my eyes to check where we were at, the road is not looking, like Ojuelegba. Said, I thought the bolt driver had kidnapped me. So immediately I don't depress the guy next to me. So the guy now later the baby say, bros, now shortcut we follow. Say, you don't press him.
For this kind of
You don't
period.
depress the guy next.
For this
Pass
busy.
the pass.
Anyway, you want
normal
carry
road,
me
no,
back.
we know where we dey
Make guy,
go.
you die before we reach there.
Wake me up and tell me, okay?
But is it right? Which one is safer? Sitting at the back or beside the driver?
Depends on what time.
Driver's
sitting
seat.
sitting in driver's seat.
The driver's
It's better.
seat, which is opposite at the back.
No,
Opposite.
it's safer for you as the rider to be at the back.
Yes.
It's not safe for the
No, what is-
driver
what-
for you
what-
to be
what
at
is-
the back.
what is
For
asking?
both people, for both of us, it's better if we sit side by side.
Yes.
But the best for me as the rider is behind the
Make all of
driver.
us make all of us first go ahead
You
together.
understand? For the driver too. That's why sometimes you take a cab at night. The driver will tell you, please don't sit at the back. Sit
Yes,
beside
sir.
me.
Yes.
Because it's not safe for him to
Yeah.
sit at the back.
Yeah.
You get. But if we sit beside each other, anything you want
Anything you want to do.
if you come on, me say I come.
The one,
That's the way you want to do.
You said the drive Uber, the one where I know green. Me, you see that?
No, I can't thank you.
No, if I dey drive Uber, anything we make am knack 7-8 o'clock. Una be two boys, I know they carry road. Anything we make una be two.
Even if they wear suits.
You know that story tell me say when I travel. Now the guy stop, I say, I beg. I know what go.
Yes, now. The first time I went to Ondo State, first time ever, the bros that came to carry us came to Lagos to buy Tokubo cars. So we bought the car now. At that time, bear in mind, I was young. I don't know the in and out of buying Tokubo cars. When I went back to Ondo State, the car broke down on the road. I'm like, I can't wait just buy now. Come on, Lagos.
You will learn.
You understand? The car broke down. So apparently it was a gear. We moved. We entered one community. We saw the airports fix them. We entered road back. So now, by the time we go enter road back, they don't dark. The car can't break down again. So 8 p.m. at night, we're on that Biniore road.
Yeah.
You get me? We now found a way. We pushed the vehicle into one. Put it there. People there say we'll come back the next day. So now we're now by the roadside where we push the car. The community where we push the car, keep on. We can't do by the roadside. They find motor where we can't carry us go and do. One guy can't stop. One 14-seater bus, white, clean, can't stop, can't carry us. As you see, me, my guy, the bros we can't carry us. I think one other person, we were like 4. Then there were some other passengers who are trying to go our way. So before, as the guy park, the guy won't carry us. He does. Where are they go? Say now, don't they go? He say, yeah, now don't myself I they go. The guy locked the motor. He opened the car. He come down. Say, I beg. Say, I hope say nobody will don't carry gun. Say, now full load I carry. The bus get fault. Now I take discharge everybody.
the
I
guy-
just fix the car.
that's-
Finish now.
that's the
That
most-
beg. Hope say no carry gun.
That's the most honest thing. That's the most honest thing I ever
We
seen.
say bros, we don't carry gun. Our own motor too.
Like even if you carry gun,
But you go
look and say,
just fit here.
this guy, like,
How you go be like this?
But
Say
no,
my-
there are areas you don't go to anyways. If they do Uber, they are especially for nights.
you know.
There are places people don't go to.
Yeah,
Say, no,
yeah.
where they go.
Someone said, are you in a relationship? The person replied, said, no, I'm at home. Why? Yeah, I'm at
Any
home.
problem?
Any problem? So, someone said, I remember one time, I think I said a guy told me, a guy I didn't like told me, he likes my hair, so I cut my hair off. So someone told him next week. Somebody said I said, I love your neck. Yeah, but I cut it off too now. Since you are doing things that people, say, can I have your number? He said no. Say what happened to yours? He said, why would you have my number? So what's that?
Show you be. You don't go put post on Twitter.
Look at these idiots.
With the outside of the foot.
Look at these idiots. You know, call Alex. Alex is all this nonsense.
He be like in the quiz. I go call him.
Alex called me, say, send me a picture for your birthday. I said,
I'm
Alex,
like, what do
Alex,
you want? He do that. I said, stop that nonsense.
you know what you do. Anyway,
Hot things gone.
Person with the quiz. You don't know hot soup.
so today's 23rd, right? Thursday is Christmas. So we actually thought we thought we had done a Christmas episode already. So this is a bit of a surprise. Yeah. We're constantly in the business of, making the season very festive and, very cheery. So, shout outs to the producer for putting an emergency episode together. And of course, we are delighted to, enjoy this entire journey with you. I think we'll be doing episodes for the entire Christmas. So that's I thought we'll clap for that because look,
producers, it's a Christmas episode now. Nothing there for table.
I tell you, let's put something on the table, right? One of the Christmas memories I enjoy the most, right, and I have a lot, but one of them when I came to Lagos is to see the travelers. I think that's something that's being taken away from our community at the moment because of the insecurity. You literally wake up in the morning, on the 24th morning, you would see lots of people going to the east, to the south, loading their cars, and they're all just driving out. So shout out to everybody who's who's having a great time, and of course keep everyone in your prayers because it's important, right?
I have to say as well, big shout out to everyone that is from Abia, because I hear the state government
are
providing CNG buses.
Not CNG, actually
electric buses, right?
Yeah,
new ones. If you're in Lagos or any part of the country, you want to come back home for the festive season, it's free of charge for people from the states.
Oh, is this CNG now? Because I know they're launching.
There's the electric.
I think the electric ones are within the country.
Okay.
But I hear
So
there are
CNG.
buses that are being like, if you're coming, they're
free of
launching. Yeah, that's what I hear. The governor said they're putting out, I think, about 100 of them. If you
Incredible, man.
want to come back home for the festive season, it's free of charge. Something like
I
that.
think you tell the governor don't work.
So exactly.
One show now, what's he don't do?
No, exactly. And I was telling somebody, I don't see you're gonna go through the capacity levels of whoever you want to put in office, but ultimately you cannot put someone in office that has not shown records of having empathy. It is impossible.
Yes.
Because the entire transportation value chain, it has gone beyond
it's on steroids,
what the average Nigerian can deal with now.
That's good use of money.
From the insecurity. Have you checked what flight fares are? Forget Lagos to Abuja. There are a lot of flights, so it's a bit cheaper.
One way Lagos
Go
over
check
350K.
flight
Just
fares
one way.
to PH,
350K.
Benin, bro. Ridiculous prices. So if you say that there is insecurity, we can't go by road. Let's go by air. Do you know how much ticket prices for? So for a government to say, okay, we're going to do this, like people are thinking, and not just that. Again, I'm sure the government is probably thinking in direction of, if we can bring more of our people back in this period,
revenue,
there's a lot we can do in terms of economy,
and they save
in terms
money
of
from
all of
transport,
that.
they strategic back home.
It's
strategic.
It's empathetic as it is strategic.
It's strategic,
You
exactly.
understand?
Exactly.
A lot of people, a lot of people who probably haven't been to their communities
in
a while, and if somebody gives you an incentive, if they say, "Oh, I mean, I want to go home, but it's too expensive for me. So why do I do that?" And say, "You know what? There's a free bus.
There's a free bus, exactly. So whatever you want to go and do there, you can.
And I imagine that if they do that, then there is adequate security as well. Sort of like convoying those buses, that kind of thing. So, it is great to see the end of the year. I think it is really special. And I pray that all of us would make it to the very last year and the very first of next month as well. Right? So awesome stuff. I figured a lot of people liked a bit of a philosophical solace on Thursday last week. And I think that was good for some people. So it is nice to know that the listeners and the viewers we have actually resonate with every single thing that goes out on these microphones. Because I made a joke that I thought would go over people's head, and somebody picked it up and said,
say it now.
Yeah. Anyway, let's start off with I want to start off away from the Premier League and come back and end at the Premier League. This story with Vinícius Jr. and I don't know if you've seen it, because we made before the season actually started, before the ball was kicked, we spoke about Vinícius Jr. and the runway he had with Xabi Alonso.
Yeah.
It almost is prophetic that it's almost played out the way we thought it would play. And I remember making the points during the El Clasico game that I don't think that was the end of that. You know, as much as it was dressed up like, oh, no, it's
Even
done.
after apologizing and the rest.
There is, you know, I've seen more stories where the last game they played, I think the lip reader said when it came out, you know, they were already booing the players. And he was like, what did I do? What did we do? That kind of thing, right? And sequel to that, I think he changed his picture on Instagram to the Brazilian national team.
Yeah.
Now, when things like that start happening, it's no smoke without fire, you know. What do you make of the entire situation?
For Vinny Jr., I think that
Is it the end of it? Because for a kid who won 2 Champions Leagues, no? He's won 2 or 1.
Yeah,
Two. That's
2, right?
2, right?
If you're Vinny and you won 2 Champions League titles, right? You won about 2 La Ligas as well,
Yeah.
right? What is more to achieve there? At the
Yeah,
core?
I don't think there's a lot in terms of titles. You know, I don't think there's a lot. You've won it, and I think maybe a little bit too. That's where the worry is. If I'm leaving Madrid, where am I going to?
Yeah.
You definitely, and he's not very old. He's still a young guy.
You're not 25 or something?
Yeah, you're not going to leave Madrid and aspire to anything below competing to win the Champions League and competing to win the whichever league you move to. And you imagine also there's only a handful of teams, maybe 2 that can,
Man
you know,
City.
really Man City, you know, some of the rich boys. I don't know, PSG want to go in that
Saudi
direction
Arabia.
again. You know, I'm sure he doesn't want to go to Saudi Arabia anytime soon.
Yeah.
But from a general perspective, as per Real Madrid, it feels like they're at a point where they need to make a decision on for us to accommodate Xabi Alonso, there has to be a complete change of culture of what we have known as with Real Madrid, right? Or we let him go. Because if you're going to accommodate Xabi Alonso, they are going to have to change the culture of the club. Because Madrid has always been, we bring in a coach that can handle big players, big ego, has nothing to do, maybe 30% about the tactics he put on the pitch, but more about how he's able to handle them and how he's able to put them on the pitch and make it work. You know, but Xabi Alonso wants to create a proper footballing side on the field where everybody runs for everybody. It's built on the most basic sporting factors, merits, and with Real Madrid, that's a tightrope to walk.
My question is, how has this mistake been allowed to happen, right? Knowing extensively the history of Madrid. Because if you go back to the former managers, and, you know, I think you would agree as well, George, you go back to Rafa Benitez,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Every time they tried this experiment, it hasn't worked, right? So Rafa Benitez, they had, the Portuguese was a Spanish thing problem, but every time they try to bring in a guy who
A tactician.
wants to, you know, he's a hands-on coach. He wants to. It's never worked out. So what I'm thinking, what was the briefing, you know, in negotiations? Like, because obviously you would have done a pitch to him and say, you know what, bring you in, do this, do that. Ultimately, we know Madrid want to have a man manager more than a manager, more than a head coach, so to speak. So I'm thinking they let the guy down. And the same thing we were talking about with Amorim at the time, right? Where what kind of conversation have they had in trying to pitch the club to him, and has he done his own research enough? 'Cause I don't think he did the research enough.
So
and he's tried to be, okay, I'm the guy here. I'm the main man. I'm not going to fear faces. I'm not going to. He's dead them. It's almost like you're going to play when you deserve to play. You're going to play when you merit to play. If you're not doing enough work for the team, you're not going to play. But at Real Madrid, it feels like there are people you just cannot step on their toes. It feels like there are people, if you do things like that, because Vinny has always been, you know, somewhat confrontational. You know, if I don't get it my way, I'm going to break everything and all of that. He's always had that feeling. Alonso is trying to, you know, make him understand that the club is bigger than him. But Real Madrid also, maybe they are dragging feet because it feels like,
Who's going to lead before who?
that's where I was going. It feels like the club are more likely to push the manager out of the way because he's not agreeing with the players than push the player away. That's what the club, because they feel like if you push this player away, or if you push the manager away, you can get managers. Managers are here, there, and the young managers. You know, you can think of Iraola, you can think of young manager who can even go get Emery. They have managers all over the place, but they are thinking, where are you going to get a Vinícius Jr. now? Where are you going to get this player?
so
you push him out?
The issue with what Ini is even saying is, even if you say, oh, you can get managers anywhere, how do we have man managers in this age and time?
How many are
How
available?
many are available? And then to answer the question that UB had said earlier, I think that the signing of Xabi Alonso is a typical Madrid thing where they are more emotional before they now think. Xabi Alonso at the time was the shiny toy. He was the one doing the big things. Went to Germany, did all the great stuff. Former Real Madrid player. So there was that thought of we are Madrid. He should be here.
Yeah.
Without the thought of what's the culture
What's the
here?
fit? What's
What's
the
the feel? Can he handle? And then they've gotten him in, and they're trying to make him
we don't like this guy anymore.
adjust
Yeah.
to the culture. It's the same thing they do with players. Where would the player play? They don't really think about it. This is the biggest player in the world. He should be playing for Madrid. He comes into Madrid and then try to fit the player into what the club is.
Yeah.
And it always will be a problem.
I agree with that. What I think is that a lot of times, with Madrid, what they do is like, you know what? If you're here and you can't manage the players, we'll fire you. What they don't realize is that I think man management is a skill that you don't get as a talent. So you get it from managing for a long time.
Yeah.
So I think the first mistake
Alonso
made.
that's very
you
true.
don't-
Like, it's not something you can't just become a great man manager because you're tactically very sound or you know how to put players together, because it comes with the territory, like being in the territory for a very long time. We said the same thing about Arteta when he came, was almost fighting with everybody, but over the few years he's realized that you have to have players on side for the players to be able to perform on the pitch.
Did Alonso work under any of the top managers?
He played on everybody.
No.
No, that's as a coach.
At the work,
No.
no.
So I think
Go on,
the first mistake Alonso made was that if there was no Kylian Mbappe, I think that it would be easy to have these conversations with Vini Jr. Maybe it's, oh, you are tired, or I don't think you can play, more minutes. I think he would be fine with it. But we've said it before that the fact that there is a Kylian Mbappe, this thing is a natural competition that is in his head.
Yeah, of course.
And I feel that the manager should have respected Vini more, because this is a guy that has probably won the Champions League for Real Madrid.
Probably.
Sorry, he has won the Champions League for Real Madrid twice, and not just like as a sub or something. He was very, very instrumental in winning those Champions League. When Ancelotti was there was a conversation between himself and Luka Modric. I think you won't have enough playing time this season. I think this is what we have to do. Like, you need to let your plans known to the players, because there are players more than players. Bro, Vini is not
That
is
player,
not just
that player that Ancelotti had a conversation with, I'm sure at the time was 37, 38.
No, you can still have it with
If you
Vini.
cannot, you can't have it with Vini. Vini is 20 something.
No, this is what you
I think it be realistic.
No, you don't have to say, oh, you won't play. No, this is it. There's competition in the team. If you don't get to start at some point, if you don't try and understand.
Do you think Vini?
No, you
will
can
understand?
call the two players. You can call Mbappe and Vini just to play on the other. Okay, 12 now, me on our come. As things be now, if we want to manage games, either of you will be coming out. That is my plan.
I am asking you a
so
question.
I'm
Do
sorry,
you
I'm
think
sorry,
that those players
I'm sorry.
will have? Because we'll find.
Boys,
There are players. We're not talking about Rogers or we're not talking about Miles Lewis Kelly. We're talking players who are the very pinnacle of their careers.
but it's still important to have conversations with them.
These players are the very pinnacle of their careers. They're like they look at themselves. Mbappe looks at himself, and in his head, I'm the best player in the world. Vini, probably in his own right, thinks I'm the best player in the world. So those kind of conversations are easy with young players who are aspiring to get to the top of football. Yeah. When you tell a Vinicius Jr., you come off some game, they don't want to hear. See Haaland. Haaland scores maybe a goal or two and he's on the verge of getting a hat-trick, and Pep stands up and takes him off. You know why Haaland cannot react? Because he's Pep. If an Arteta was a coach who has not done so much as Pep, the way Haaland go to behave then.
What I can say is that there is no where in the world it is not possible that you have a player like Mbappe and Vinícius as a coach, and then you call both of them, sit in your office and say, the way we'll be managing games now, you might need to come out sometime. There's nowhere in the world that happens. It's impossible. You can't call a superstar like Mbappe and say, and put both of them there and say, because we have to manage games, so sometimes you might need to come out. It's just impossible. And the reason it's impossible is that you want to create a team where people get into the team on merits. You do well, you play. So you can't create a preconceived, because we are managing the game, so you might need to come out. No, it has to be on, you are doing well, you are not doing well. That's why it has to be, period. That's the only issue I have with
Those
Vinícius.
decisions will be made on game-by-game basis.
That's the only issue I have with Vinícius. If Vinícius, because you have to also, consider if Vinícius was underperforming.
He hasn't scored in what?
No goals,
He hasn't
no
scored in
assists
2
for a long
months.
time and all that. If there was nobody, as he was underperforming, if there was nobody better than him, I would say, with everything you have won, they shouldn't put you on bench like that. They have to play you back to form. Yeah. But there's somebody that is breaking Cristiano Ronaldo's record. That's scoring. You have to sit and go and find a way to bring yourself back to that form. Because there's somebody better than you in the team. And he's scoring. That's why when we talk about Salah, my opinion is that at first I've heard, Salah, why are you talking about that? But I went back and I said, look, he's the absolute legend of the club with everything he has done. If you're going to do that, he has earned the right for you to say, pull him in and say, see, this is the situation. I think we need to go back and defend a bit more. But Salah too is thinking, there's nobody that's playing ahead of me that is better than me. Nobody in this team. So why are you benching me? Everybody is playing badly. You understand? So he can have a point there. But Vinícius is playing badly and there are people better than him in the team.
Yeah. Anyway, just a bit of Madrid. Because I mean, these guys were like opening of October, they were 5 points ahead.
Yeah,
and 4 points behind.
Yeah,
it's crazy.
It's crazy.
I feel
that
like,
makes Abike happy.
I feel like Xavi is sort of like a dead man walking.
Where is Gavi?
I think they
He's injured, I think.
He's injured.
When
They played all of them. They played them. They
Play them to the ground.
They played all of them to the ground now.
So yeah, not a lot on Barcelona. I think we'll switch gears completely to. I mean, there's not much happening in Germany or
the Germany
or
they're
or in
break.
Italy. By the way, I saw Haaland won a Super Cup. When they played that Super Cup, when was that?
Yeah, Napoli.
It was yesterday.
You guys don't-
yesterday.
Yesterday.
You guys don't say I made the best decision.
He didn't say that.
Why will he?
He said
Wait now.
He said something about decision, but he didn't
Yes,
say he made the
now
best.
wait
Hey,
now.
well, if he says I made the best decision for himself, that's all well and good.
but
People say
the
that.
decision is
People
good
say
for
that all
himself.
exactly. People say that all
Like
the
he's
time.
playing regularly. He's
He
playing
didn't
regularly.
say that.
But he's playing regularly.
You don't know.
I didn't say that.
He didn't say that actually.
Nobody will play a common like this. You don't
You go down in grace, go down, come back.
Grace don't follow up. See my coming is smart, he don't win MVP.
I tell me they don't
Enter Ballon d'Or, top 10.
Speaking of
I thought it not because he that.
They kick free kick. They do bicycle kick.
But
I know they kick free kick.
He
confidence
said
sky high.
McTominay will be passion merchant for Premier League.
I know they kick free kick.
You understand?
McTominay where they saw that year say
You don't understand?
anything the way they say break line will pass.
Confidence be like gold for football. Confidence be
Like he
gold.
they play. McTominay they play ball with outside of the foot. I said, bros, calm down. When you
You
start
understand?
this
Confidence. Unstoppable. You're feeling
Confidence
feeling
in everything.
untouchable.
See now, he said it was with the trophy and he said what a great decision looks like.
But that's what is
That's what
why
a great
he saying no
decision
talk
looks like
about it.
now.
Now the same thing.
Now the same thing.
You don't come out when I see the
A great decision looks like trophies.
See the-
Funny thing is that I think that Haaland was one of the most best behaved players.
Yeah, of course.
In terms of how he
One of the best.
and wanted to
Behaved
stay.
players. Yeah. He did
I like
everything.
Jose like
In
him.
fact, up until the very last. No, Haaland.
So okay,
Up until the very last day, up until arriving at the airport, he was still like, I still want to stay and prove.
And I won't prove himself. And
I keep telling people,
they
like,
tell the guy, come up, be going.
you gotta prove yourself.
He said, I'm gonna fight. I'm gonna fight.
Don't worry, no ring for you to fight.
no ring here, bro. No ring here.
Don't worry, they set
Now
ring
ball
for
with
you.
the ball with the play here.
Now him Šeško don't get injury now. Nothing.
You don't get injured again.
No.
Oh, is he back?
No, now
He's back.
you don't come. He's
That boy.
back like he's not back.
That boy. That's Šeško.
in the Premier
Yeah,
League,
he had a
yeah,
good
Fraud
chance.
watch, yeah.
He had a good game.
Fraud watch,
He had a good game, actually.
You know, in the Premier
I
League,
thought he
yeah,
had a good game.
in the Premier League, you have a very short
Window.
window as a striker that comes to the Premier League for you to get your first 1, 2, 3.
Yeah.
Very short window.
Bro.
Šeško is in trouble. Delap is in trouble.
Yeah.
See,
Gyökeres is in trouble.
Gyökeres is actually in big trouble.
All three of them are in trouble.
Isak is in trouble.
All three people I just mentioned are in more trouble than Isak.
So the big
No, I
problem.
think Isak
No,
is in trouble as well.
no.
No, Isak has proven
Isak has
himself in
proven
the
himself.
Premier
You
League.
see the goal when he scored, and then he don't put himself for Premier League before.
He has proven himself in the Premier League. So
He just needs to find some form,
What I
kick a
can-
few goals, and
Gyökeres
be
is
fine.
in big
What I can
trouble.
say is this, right? The difference
trouble.
for all three players, right? Especially for Šeško, is that Šeško has been out injured. He has been out injured for 3 months.
It's the same way with Delap now.
No, relax.
Delap has been injured
He has
too.
not scored yet.
He has scored one
they
or
gave
so.
us
Yeah,
one.
he scored again back. I think he even scored a
okay,
Premier League
yeah.
goal, which well, he
he
forced
hasn't
goals.
scored.
But that Delap
Yeah, he's
was
in trouble.
obvious. It
But
was
he
obvious
too
that
has been
was going to
injured.
What I'm saying is that for Šeško, they say they strike ball well. They strike ball well.
You never see the striking.
And I'm like, you strike this ball. Look
Never
at you
strike.
now.
They say he has short power.
See, that boy can
100.
strike. I'm not joking.
I know you can strike the ball.
Like, I saw the boy at Euros. That's the first time I properly sat down and watched him. That was Euros. When they linked him with Arsenal, the boy hold one ball like this. He no touch ball for the game. They playing against a team that was better than them. They give him one ball, he just shift and put hit and from
strike
30
like
yards.
Now the same way Gyökeres
I
too, they
think-
shoot
I
ball.
think-
Gyökeres don't get that kind of shot power.
No. Wait,
Eh.
gentlemen, let's be clear on something. No, Šeško
Eh.
has more. Let me find the word.
His
for that.
technique on the ball.
With finesse.
Šeško has more technique, and with technique, force go still accompany the shot. But if we talk about just say brute power, where enter ball, where you shoot, Gyökeres is a madman.
I don't think it's better than Šeško. Strike.
No, I'm saying put the ball in the same distance to goal. Say just
Gyökeres
shoot.
gets
Let's
shot
just
too.
measure only the power behind the ball.
No technique.
Gyökeres is a madman.
gets shot.
He shoots the ball. If he touch keeper fit die.
I can't co-sign that. But his penalty, but his penalty was very good. Okay, penalty was very
You
good.
know, you see that ball where Gyökeres shoots where he hit crossbar. You see the way the post do.
Against Nottingham Forest.
was not shaking again.
No, he get the ball where go hit. He get the ball where go hit post.
yeah,
He go
for
do.
sound.
He get the ball where go hit post. Keeper go no say thank God say this ball no touch me.
I saw the I saw the Arsenal game, you know, and that's again if I talk about Arsenal, I say, you know, it was a penalty he needs to score. He gets.
Please, moving on to what you were talking about now. Don't digress to Arsenal.
No, say it was a penalty.
You have gotten this man going.
No way. Make that guy no put hand now. Make Calafiori smash the ball into an open net now. No put hand.
That the spirit of Van Dijk. That ain't that guy.
As a
What
ball-
he handed for that?
No,
He see ball. He
see him
panic.
panic. He just panic. It was a last minute.
He see
thing.
ball. He
He don't see Calafiori off the ground. He don't judge the flight of the ball. He's a defender, so he don't see the ball. As he just like, if I leave this ball, Calafiori don't score. So he just panic.
That's how it happens. So.
Yeah.
Now split is you go like
David Moyes said, David Moyes said, I don't have anything positive to say about him.
but
In that moment,
but how is
why has he done that?
but why have they not been given that penalty kick?
It was a
That has been given multiple times.
It was a.
You know,
it was. I know. You know why they didn't
What's the
give
memo
it?
in the group this week?
Eh?
That was the Arsenal memo this week.
I don't know.
After that penalty was not given.
That was
No
a clear
PGM
penalty.
well,
It was a clear
no-
penalty.
It was a clear penalty. But you know why they didn't give that penalty?
Oh.
Yeah.
You know why I think they didn't give that penalty?
Yeah.
Let me tell you.
No, he's offering his opinion now.
There was a ball that Saka hit to the far post after Arsenal had scored 1-0.
Yeah.
That Gyökeres was going to tap into an open net, and the defender has barged into his back, and the ball has gone out. I think that they didn't give that penalty because they didn't give that
Give that
penalty.
one. I can't remember this particular one.
No, there was a ball that
Yeah,
Saka
I can't remember this one.
hit it to the far post, and Gyökeres was going to
Somebody hit him from behind.
Somebody just came and barged into his back,
Yeah.
and the ball went out.
Speaking-
So I genuinely feel like the referee has sat down, and the VAR has sat down and said, you know what? We didn't give that ball.
Did you see the
that's why they
Chalobah
didn't
Gordon's one? Did you guys think that was a penalty?
By the way, Chelsea,
Chalobah
Chalobah on Gordon.
Chelsea showed incredible character.
on
No,
the
they are stupid.
yes,
That character, they are very stupid.
no.
Character
you
that-
see,
Yes, they show
the
character,
Gordon
but they are
one.
stupid first.
You know the Gordon one.
That's what
It was a
did you see it?
50-50. I don't think it was a penalty.
Like I was
No, it wasn't-
surprised
it wasn't
that
a-
I was
I
surprised.
didn't think it was
No,
a-
it was.
I didn't-
It wasn't a 50
I was surprised that
50 wasn't a
everybody.
penalty.
It was a 50.
I wanted to get opinion because every single part of this guy's body, all the way, Now he make contact with
Yes, it was a
there was
50-50.
nothing. He didn't hit Gordon's
was-
behind.
It was a 50-50.
everything
You know,
across
He
the
said it.
shoulder.
He
It's a
said that.
strong.
Why I don't think-
It's
why I don't
a
think it was a-
strong challenge.
And you know what's crazy?
It's a
I
strong
know what's
challenge, but
crazy.
not a penalty.
I know what's crazy. If you saw the clip again, Gordon's was supposed to have. He was supposed to have the advantage on the ball.
He had.
Somehow. He now slowed down
He
and
was
he
down.
leaned.
Yes, yes.
So
You
it
know what he's doing?
be like saying
You know what he's
he
doing?
made decision last minute
You
to
know-
come up body for the challenge or
You
something.
know what he's doing? He's inviting
wants
a
the-
challenge.
he
was
wants
looking
the-
for
this
He's
is-
inviting a challenge, and the referee sees that.
Yeah.
That's why, you know, when I saw it the first time, I said,
He
this
could have
penalty.
played the cross or something,
could
but
have.
he slowed down. And then
When they showed the replay, I know what the player is doing. He's inviting a challenge.
I think he left the ball. His leg
and
even came out just
Chalobah
to-
has gone in with
it was
his
all shoulder. If he don't hit
He's
that
gone
for
with
back,
his
that's a
shoulder.
clear penalty.
He's gone with his shoulder. So that's why I say it's a 50-50.
But it was a very hard.
It was hard. It was
Like, when has that become a problem for a defender?
No, in football, that happens a lot. That happens. No, when players collide, you know, I always say the first thing is if I'm coming with the shoulder, players know when the other player is coming with the shoulder, and you don't
So
want
they
to,
set- they
you
set
don't
it.
want to land very badly because
Yes.
if you don't
Exactly.
stand well, they go hit you. You can break your hand. So Gordon knows what he's doing. He's expecting that challenge.
Yeah.
So he's giving a shoulder. So he wants the referee to make a decision. So I thought that it wasn't a penalty by any stretch.
Yeah.
It wasn't.
I was surprised that everybody.
Anyway, I thought you know and that's the thing about Maresca, and you know there was
But it was good character.
one of the guys in the
was
comments.
very
stupid.
It was an unnecessary character.
I thought it
It was a
was.
good
I thought it
character.
was.
At St. James Park, he was. I agree.
Wesley Fofana was being silly,
Yeah.
right? Because you know, you take the ball out from defense, right? You know, he's getting excited. Right?
Game where say you expect what this
You
one.
know, he's not good.
Yeah.
Every time you go to St. James Park, the first 15-20 minutes of the game, they
lost.
use the crowd.
Yes.
They pile on you.
Easily.
You now give them something for the crowd to hail.
You win the
Yeah.
ball. You win the ball, right? You throw the ball, 5 yards, 10 yards. Nothing in your mind tells you I have to release this ball now.
Like you know,
You can't like say nobody.
And
dey tackle
there's
you.
nobody tackle-
Like say you dey for your palo. I was so pissed.
when I was
When I
watching,
saw when I saw, I said he's throwing the game away.
you see,
So I left the
when I was
game.
watching the game,
Sorry, so I left the game, and I was like, you know what, these guys have gone beat. So I come back at full time, and Chelsea has scored 2-2. I said, this is incredible because you know you think I said about
the
Maresca.
way it was going, the way that game was going.
Could easily be 4.
Yeah.
The way they were. See, when I was watching
wrestle
the game, the first
that energy
30
back
minutes, the
was
first
very
thing
difficult.
I was watching the game alone. I was like, even like Chelsea, no, say then they play, then they war.
Those
That's
St.
why I
James
say,
Park.
like that's my that was my initial reaction. Like, be like the Chelsea players no say then they war. When you come to St. James's Park, like. It is the Englishman calls it raucous. Like it's a raucous
Yes, now.
atmosphere.
Mourinho didn't have a great time there now.
Like it's a raucous
when
atmosphere.
when you go
At
into a
least Mourinho at the
game,
height.
for me, when you go into a game like that, as players, even before the coach tell you, when you're playing Premier League for a while, you know when you go into that kind of game, you want first of all you want quiet the crowd. Everything Newcastle do in that stadium, everything they do, if they have tactics, is 50%. Their fans in that stadium is 50%. In fact, there's a chart that game for how their energy level from the first 20, 30, it went down like this.
Yeah.
They don't have the energy to maintain it. It has always been like that every season. They don't have the energy level to maintain it. So when you go into a game like that, first you want quiet the crowd. Not be the time to want do
on
shibobo.
top ball.
See, you first wait the whole ball. You go enter. When you kick 1 or 2, 3 people, let their own crowd too know. Say, make una they make noise. Oh. But every time your player gets on the ball, I go quack am. You quack them a few times. When they found the ready, we are ready for today.
Well,
You went and you dashed them a
those
goal.
Newcastle
I
players,
was very pleased.
Those when they play Sunderland,
Baba.
they see tackle their man.
Somebody say Sunderland took Togri to another level.
And you know, I keep saying the referee understood the game.
You get
he allowed it.
That's
Referee said today, no, you missed this rivalry.
and
I know me go end down.
and that's St. James Park.
I won't be part of it.
That's St. James Park.
I won't be part of it.
That's St. James Park. That's another thing referees do. The referee in that Chelsea game was an idiot. They go do their own. You see when they do that at this in first 20 minutes, they go knock you. Ref go say play on, play on.
don't
Like
touch
saying himself get the memo. Waiting they want do that day for that stadium. All of them they make like go say play on, play on. When them one go, you do your own, you go blow. He go blow foul just now.
Exactly. I thought Chelsea did very well.
No, I thought,
but
and they could have won the game.
Yeah.
That second half,
they could have won
they could
the
have,
game.
yes.
Yeah.
Even though that idiot, with all due respect to him, because on some days he's unplayable. That Harvey Barnes, he missed a glorious opportunity to get them the third goal.
Yeah.
That Gyökeres.
Oh, yeah.
My God! If he scored that goal, that assist would have
Gyökeres is
been
top
mad.
class.
Yeah.
You know,
Gyökeres
but Chelsea
is top
could
class.
have won that game in the second half.
Yeah.
That Garnacho, you know how many times he get? Every time they line him up. But if you don't feel shoot to direction of post, cross now.
Garnacho does not convince me. I think his decision making is really poor.
You see, for a kid, I think he has played over 100 Premier League games.
His
right?
decision
For a
making
kid
is
who has
really
played that
poor.
many games, you know, when he broke into the team at the time at United, you could see, like, you know, for a kid, he was playing ahead of, you know, the level of a kid. But you know how you play to,
Yes, no.
and he hasn't. I haven't seen additions to his game.
He's going to. He's like
You understand?
Rashford level now.
You know.
He's just tall and no progress.
I haven't seen additions to his game, so he does the same thing. He shoots the same way.
Do you know how many times
You know-
he puts him in a very good position in that Newcastle game? Every time the ball
Yeah.
goes to him, every time they line him up.
Argentina coach
I
don't
say,
tell
bro.
him. You have to work for.
In fact,
World Cup,
immediately when Chelsea scored the second goal, it could have been 3 goals in the space of like
Yeah.
as
he missed
Gianpedro
one
scored the
very-
2-2. They give him another.
Just very.
He want shoot this thing. Make
And Wale, by the way, you saw Rich James having the free kick. You saw it, Abby? Because me and Wale were having an argument. I was telling him, look, he was saying, and I can probably agree with him. I probably tilt towards him a little bit. We're talking about Trent and Reece, right? About free kicks. And he said Trent's the better taker.
Yes.
I'm like,
Yes.
I hear you, right? But
I think
Reece
over
had-
a
Reece-
longer
This has more variety.
distance. I think over a longer distance, Trent is a lot better.
Trent is better.
But if he's just take free kick, Reece James is from any angle.
No,
And you know
He's
the
closer.
funny
But
thing.
he's not- but he's not better than
You know the
Trent.
funny thing. Footballers will tell you.
incredible IQ player.
Reece has more
free kick takers
The
will tell
tackle he
you.
makes, that he tracked the runner.
Yeah,
From
from
the-
the-
yeah.
And
That-
he got
that-
IQ player.
That's why you
free kick takers will tell you that on face value, the longer free kick is easier than the
Yes,
closer
no.
because you just put a force and
I don't watch one
No,
match
because
before.
a longer free kick you can hit it hard.
Yes.
and it
But
drops.
so
And it dips in the end.
I don't watch one
But
match
the free
before.
kick, the closer free kick, that
requires a lot more- yeah,
that Bruno Fernandes free kick against Bournemouth. You can criticize the goalkeeper all you want, but
Oh God.
that angle to score from there it takes
It's more of
incredible technique.
Yeah.
You know the funny
be
thing?
able to
Because you have to lift the ball.
Yes,
You know,
now.
the-
And the ball has to
Yeah.
dip.
And it has
Let me
to
tell
come
you,
down.
you know the funny thing, when I see top players, when Bruno kept that free kick, I could feel 60% that was a goal.
See that,
See,
yeah.
the Reece James free kick. What was incredible about it, and that's what happens every time he plays the free kick, is the run up. The run up is like he doesn't have any run up. There's no backlift. He stays like maybe 2 steps for a free kick that's that close. He stays like maybe 2 steps from the ball, and it's as if he walks.
But because it's technique,
He just walks and then he
it's-
does that.
it's-
He
it's-
bends.
it's-
He does that. He
ball-
bends.
ball- it doesn't
Ball
need
comes
to
technique.
down.
It doesn't-
It doesn't
ball
need to.
like
Yeah, it's got his
the ball,
technique, yeah.
the ball wasn't. It wasn't a. The ball he dipped it and then the ball dropped. It was like an arrow to the ground.
It's technique. It's not. Inshallah, like I'm
Yeah.
just trying.
And
Like
it's not force.
I'm trying
It's not
to.
force.
I'm going to hit this ball in a way that there's a way I want it to go in.
Yeah.
So it's not luck. Luck is not luck. Is when you come and smash it. You know, it was an
And to
incredible.
think
free
he has scored 4 now in like
He's been fit for a year, right?
2005.
I'm happy for him.
England.
For the last 6 months.
I'm happy.
So-
I'm happy for him.
when I find players
he
that
missed
have-
more than 250 games.
When I
Yes.
find players that have a high IQ,
Ọlọ́run
I cherish them because you see, what IQ does in football is like there are things that you can't replace with athleticism. You
Yeah.
get it's just pure IQ.
You be like,
Let me tell
you.
you be like, no matter
If
how you
Reece James,
reach,
if Reece James is fit,
person sabi pass,
if
sabi
Reece James is fit, doesn't get injured. If Reece James is fit,
Ballon d'Or,
Chelsea
straight.
gets to the title. Any title, I'm not mentioning anyone. A lot quicker. Like I can say that if Reece James stays fit,
Yeah.
Chelsea will compete
I-
very well for a Premier League
Yeah.
next season. Very well.
I think
I agree.
No, I think that might be a stretch, right?
No,
What I'm saying
I
is
think
this,
they
right?
will.
I think the most important player at Chelsea is Cole Palmer. Right. By the way, they say Kopama, they say mind the AFCON. They say mind the AFCon.
Cameroon has been waiting.
I don't think he had a good game. Like,
Why is
Do you think
Emmanuel,
Rhys James
yeah.
is the best talent to ever come out from Cobhams? Talent.
This question already asked me like this.
that convention, you see that group? You did that group.
Which group?
Stand up for that.
I know they.
It said
group.
From Chelsea's academy.
Who?
They say
Present
he's
Koba.
his best talent. That question, they can't know now. They don't know all the talents.
Joko, I think
hold on.
No,
Joko is not from Chelsea's
No.
academy.
Did John Terry not come out from?
No.
Yes.
John
Yeah, John
Terry.
Terry.
So,
But-
no, there's no
I said
conversation
talent.
there.
Terry Yao.
He said
came
the
out from
best talent.
Cobhams.
The best
West
talent
Ham.
to come out from Cobhams
Anything I want to talk.
is
I didn't
JT.
know this,
I'm
but-
sorry.
I
Like I
didn't know
can't
this, but
find.
if you put JT there.
I can't find. No. There's no conversation.
Let's
It's
end
JT.
this. Let's end this. I beg. Let's
Mr.
not-
Chelsea.
let's not be
Yeah,
unfortunate.
there's no
Oh,
stretch.
We're
Jam.
talking
If
great.
JT is
We're
from
talking
there.
just
Talent.
Talent.
It's not
Baba.
bad. Please move on.
Baba.
Even talent now.
Talent won't pass John Terry talent.
I tell you.
My brother, if I
That's when they
see.
do this.
Talent.
This is a play.
You know, talent not be
Tiger
left
won't play
over.
short.
Speaking of which, we're
Talent.
waiting for the son of Michael Emenalo.
Emenalo.
It's coming through.
Oh, I hear he's coming through.
Land on Emenalo.
Oh. No, don't Anyway.
No, I feel like that Chelsea academy now juju they do now.
Why?
Bro, the amount of boys where you go say like this
You
boy
know
that
how
went to
like
Liverpool.
JJ Gabriel.
Who? Which JJ Gabriel?
JJ Gabriel.
Who be JJ Gabriel? You never see footballers.
You don't know JJ Gabriel. Oh, I won't buy.
There's a Raven McQueen boy. That boy play like saying be Messi.
He's not.
There's one Moroccan boy, Ibrahim
Rufai.
My brother.
Rufai.
Chelsea, they
Google
do
JJ Gabriel. No.
Don't worry yourself.
True, Chelsea, they do money laundering.
Back I won't buy the boy.
Concern them. All the one with the
You don't buy own by player. Me they blue face.
We don't dey do like Kuna now. We'll carry 70-year-old player, come play 850 games. You will go get sweet.
You don't see that. You don't see that guy. You don't see that video I sent you. Where that guy that always hail players for dressing room.
That guy don't get sense. Hey, risk the risk. You go dey crush. You say, you tell Ghana to, hey, Ghana,
He said,
you lock that door.
That's Reese James. It's about they sing, you sing. Only want to see. You see that video? This guy can't slap my boy. Don't go turn you to church, you.
That guy don't get sense.
See, the generation of creators on the internet. Ridiculous, man. But I'm very impressed with Chelsea. I'm very impressed with them.
No, I was.
Yeah, very good. Very good stuff.
How they managed to find themselves back into that
Rhys
game.
James now.
And it'd be like say, you know when you and your manager sit down and plot something. Say, "Man, I go talk something now. So bad news will come out. They don't reduce temperature. That's massive news.
Yeah.
I can promise you that maybe when he retires, the story will come out. I know they just wanted to check. They just want to check the volume of the guy's valuability.
Yeah.
I said, Charlie sources say we don't know what happened. Oh, nobody insulted him. Nobody.
All these things. It's
All
not
these
that
things-
oh, I thought people said they should fire him.
I thought people say you don't like
That
him.
is
What
not
happened?
good enough.
You know. So apparently, I like that a lot. Anyway,
But is Pep leaving? It looks like.
I think Pep wants to do one final season.
Yeah. No, I think this season.
One
I think
final
after
season.
this-
After
Arteta
this
is in
season.
trouble.
The thing that Pep is doing, the thing that Pep is saying,
If he wins it this
If he wins
season,
it
he's
this season,
good.
it was
He's
good.
Arteta is in trouble.
he's good. Because
He's in real trouble.
Arteta is a long-term.
No, Arteta is
Plan
in
for Man
trouble.
City.
Like
You know, I
in
said-
trouble in the sense that like if Pep really wants to leave this season,
that's what I'm
then
saying.
he's going to hunt the title.
I was
like
saying
he's going
2
to
months
hunt
ago
it down.
that the way I watch his interviews, right? Pep hardly goes out of his way, right, to play direct mind games with
Yeah,
titles.
he's trying to get Arteta off his game.
He's trying to get off his game.
He's trying to get Arteta
I
off
can
his
see it
game.
from a mile away, right?
And Arteta needs to focus. Like he needs
He needs to understand.
He needs to drill
He's tune out.
laser focus into for like because
Arteta is in
already
trouble.
there's a little this I know senior man was angry the other day. He was at the end of the show, but already there's a little he needs to focus on what he's trying to do in with respect to see when I said Arteta needs to find a way to get that team to a point where if we say we want to, if we say we need to overwhelm these teams.
Yeah,
we
I
need
agree.
to get to a point where if we catch
That's
you,
what I said about the 1-0.
we go beat
Go
you.
collect.
Not be like
Not be saying
when
go
like
dey-
when I expected
But they are at that
Everton.
level.
I
They are
expected
at that level.
Everton to come play you guys, and we're going to defend deep. We're going to do, but it's Everton. They do that against almost any top side, right? Added to the fact that they were without Dewsbury Hall they were without Ndiaye, they were
Yeah.
without Gay. At least you won the game, fair play, 3 points. You missed, I think there was a goal. Was it a goal or you missed?
Yeah,
I think one very good opportunity.
Crossbar.
No, there's crossbar twice.
Yeah.
Crossbar twice. So in that regard, yeah, you created chances, but it wasn't the free, like it wasn't the free creating from Wolves to Everton, and that's what he needs to focus on and address. Then don't get caught into. If you don't go, they reply to Pep now. Says
Don't reply, yo.
You know
Don't.
No,
reply.
the day you reply, that's the end.
what I asked is, I said, which on their best day you get, which team is more informed? Like which team can blow it? And
Haaland plays for Man City.
that's what I'm saying. On the-
Gyökeres played for Arsenal.
I saw a stat. I saw somebody said, "Oh, Haaland scored 19 Premier League goals." Do you know I didn't know that Haaland scored that many goals
this season.
19 this season already.
We never reach December.
Oh.
We never finish
I like
December.
Jare.
I went to check. Haaland scored
That's very
19
possible.
Premier
season.
League goals
That's
this
very
season.
It's ridiculous.
It's not
So
real.
you guys are. Can you guys see?
17
Can you guys
games,
see how?
19.
Can you guys see how Pep solved this problem? You know they had not.
Very
They had an
unchecky guy.
unconvincing season last season.
Yeah.
Oh, Rodri is now being injured repeatedly. Some of their Gondo and they try bring about. They say, I say this one.
Baka don't go.
You don't wash. They say this one. You don't do. You understand? January they bought that
Nico Gonzalez.
Nico Gonzalez. They bought that
Tidy player.
something. I can't remember his one. I think they loaned him out again or something. I think he's a defender. I can't remember his name
Victor
now.
Reis.
Victor Reis, abi?
Kuzanov.
Then they bought
Kuzanov.
Kuzanov and everything.
Yeah,
Pep has seen that okay, this team don't regress. He overload them with too much more quality and say okay, make una take on our time adapt.
Right.
Because now all of a sudden,
Checking.
check where we say oh physicality, he's taking his time
He's our
away
best
from
player now.
away from the.
Now he's
listen,
our best player.
You're right.
Foden started the season. It be like say they hit another this season. Diaz is going to do what he's going to do. Rodri will come back at some point this same season, right? The Nico boy too don't they adapt
Yeah,
to the Premier
very
League. He's
comfortable
beginning
now.
to have good games in the Premier League.
Yeah.
There's too much quality in the team. And I remember saying a few years ago, I said, what you have to look at is not just my team is good. You have to look at who you are competing against.
Of course.
The competition
Of course.
sets the standard.
It sets the standard.
Of course.
This man has Haaland and all these people. Look at the people he has gone and bought
But why
again.
did not get anybody? See, Haaland alone.
And you now, if to say they no bring better, you for no even buy easy.
You know,
You go to buy centre backs, they go.
I
If
remember
Havertz
when Deontay started the season, he was talking about not wanting to have large squad like what happened last season. That's Pep. You know, he was talking about the fact that players train every week and they don't get to play. That he doesn't want to be in that position.
It's not a
again.
comfortable
And,
position to
yeah,
be in.
and I just know that this season was going to be very different for me. You know, we are very sure that these players will start for City, unlike previous season where you don't even know who is going to play, the center position. Now you know that Foden is going to start. You know that any player in form is going to start, unlike before. So I think that has worked for Pep. And like you said, it might be his final season. Maybe he just wants to. Let's see if I can.
Interestingly,
I think he wants to win
Yeah,
that one.
let's see if we can win the league.
Interestingly-
And
I hope it doesn't.
Interestingly, Pep has done something different this season. Unlike previous seasons that you're going into a game and he literally flips players, uses different players, change. This season, over the last 5, 6, 7 games, he stuck to a particular side. It's like 12 players or 13 players that you are sure this.
And they don't have last squad again. That's the thing. They don't have last
And
squad.
I think
even
he's
with the smaller
comfortable
squad,
with
they are
that.
stuck
Yeah, they don't
to
have last squad again.
a smaller core.
So
We
that
suppose
worked for
doesn't
him.
judge that Haaland.
But see,
all this one we're
Arsenal-
talking.
Arsenal gets
is it all
three
this one we're
players for
talking?
each position.
Is it all this talking? Man City are doing well, but they I just think that Haaland is on
Talk
another
that
level.
talk waiting you be one first talk first.
Enjoy Haaland,
Their season is over now.
and their season is over.
No, of course, their season is over now.
You get-
If Haaland gets injured, say 2 months now.
But
their
you
season
see
is
that
over.
thing that Sole said that last week is the thing that Arteta has refused to. Even as Haaland is, there are games where you go see Pep, they go, you go, no, say we don't win this game. Please
He will come out time
Pull
early.
him off, yeah.
Arteta go
What
play
Sole
the
said-
player. Arteta,
what Sole said
you know,
was
if it wasn't that Saka came out of the academy, Saka's entourage at some point they will get problem with Arteta
Yeah,
because Arteta played Saka into the
you are
ground.
overloading
Yes.
Before that is hamstring.
Yes.
Arteta played Saka into the ground.
him. I agree.
Like we said, like it's the same thing. Ben White came, man. manage the guy.
One injury. Is he injured again?
He's injured
He's
again.
injured again now.
The guy came back from injury. He played him 4 times in 10 days.
Wow.
Baba is out for a month.
Okay.
Gabriel now is injured. When Gabriel come back, he go keep Nkappi on the bench. He go play Gabriel continuously.
And Mosquera is injured, no?
Mosquera is injured.
Mosquera is
You
injured.
know.
He's been
So
injured.
so my
the
my
management
my
of
thing
games,
is,
he needs to be able to do that.
my thing is when I hear Pep, you know, and of course speaking about Pep in reference to Arsenal and Arsenal in reference to Pep as well, I see him referencing the team. What he has been consistent about is that the team that wins the title is a team that keeps growing in the season, right? Yeah. And I think he has said it twice now in a month that I know how to win the title.
Yes, sir.
If the players follow me,
We'll win.
we'll win.
That's what he's saying. And now they are very close.
That's an assertive.
If they topple Arsenal, forget that's the end.
So now, for a manager who knows that, right, he doesn't need to say it in public. The fact that he's saying it, right?
You can tell what's going on behind the scenes.
Two, I saw a program. He said, anybody that goes for the Christmas and comes back,
Yeah.
3 kilos
He
of
said, I'm watching, I'm controlling
I'll
this.
be the guy there watching who is
So if he comes by 3, he says he's not going to play. He's going to remain in Manchester.
Every time I talk about controlling the temperature of the
He knows
team,
what he's doing.
he's like my doctors do that. No, I'm going to be the one doing it now.
Let me tell you,
right?
and
because I can smell.
We've actually, we've actually said this thing before. See, Pep, the only difference between Pep and Mourinho, is just their style of play on the field. That's the only difference.
Yeah.
In fact, to some degree, later on in Mourinho's career, Mourinho is more liberal than Pep.
Oh yeah, wait.
Pep
is a bit more dictatorship.
How
more high-handed.
how I want it to go is how it must go. If it shifts 1 inch from how I want it to go, that player is going to have a problem.
And I think you find it with very,
does
very
not
successful
shift.
coaches.
Yeah.
They are very,
It's a
very
recipe.
almost dictatorial.
Yeah.
Dictatorial.
No, it has to be. I saw a story that look. Did you not see the video? I don't know if you've seen the video now, where Enrique was telling Mbappe, right?
Yeah.
You are Kylian Mbappe, the great player. You get in attack. Nobody can touch you. You're the best player, but we don't have the ball. You have to be the first man to lead the team in defense, right? And this told him like, this is what I want from you, and if you can't give me that, you're not gonna play. He says very clear.
Yeah.
The difference is that Pep probably will not tell you.
might not
Pep
tell you,
Pep
just
will
sit
avoid
you
you. You understand?
You mean I waiting to Cancelo now?
You go sit down.
You
for
sit-
that.
Pep by
Just bench
No,
down.
follow you talk.
Bench down against Chelsea.
Mourinho text Sanchez for night say leave now.
Mkhitaryan.
Leave so I can sign my.
They tell Mkhitaryan, say, please go now.
Say you see him the full day.
He won't say anything.
He won't say anything in training. In the night around that kind of tour, we text her say
please
leave
leave
now. I want to buy Sanchez. You can leave.
Madman.
Which player in
Mkhitaryan.
It's madness. You text her say, "Boy, you leave so I can buy him."
Sign my El Nino Maravilla.
Right. I want to talk about. I don't know if it's
Just imagine him in this team,
In which team?
who's that.
in the Arsenal team.
Who's
El Nino
Yo,
Maravilla.
this your coach. Your team is
Who's
not
that, Torres?
El Nino
Sanchez.
Maravilla.
Sanchez.
Alexis.
Oh.
Your
I saw
team.
him at Sevilla. I said, this bro still.
Yeah,
He dey oversee.
the guy won't kill us this season. They beat us 4-1 this season.
Your team is not. Your team is not optimized. Your current team is not optimized
for Sanchez.
for that level of attacking output. Unfortunately.
No, but if you have
Sanchez
him in
was
the
doing
team,
mad. Oh my Jesus Christ.
That level of attacking output.
What
El
Sanchez was
Nino
doing at Arsenal,
Maravilla.
eh?
What a player.
You know when you think about
But you know, it wasn't the left winger.
he wasn't.
He wasn't the left winger.
He was a left winger,
Who talks
no.
about left winger before?
Like, he had a few roles in the team.
Of course, but
Of course, he had it, but he was starting from the left.
When you think about the players that have held the Premier League by a scruff of the neck, you get, you talk about Haaland,
Yeah.
Cristiano.
Sanchez was one of them. He's
Sanchez-
inevitable.
that's
He go just
Sanchez.
score.
He's sure for him.
Sanchez.
That's the one player that I was sad not to have seen play for a top Premier League team, Dimitri Payet. That's an incredibly talented guy.
No, Payet is different.
That one-
different-
that
I
one-
would have loved to see that guy play for
That guy
Man
is
City.
Spiritual and
My
spiritual
God.
affect him.
technique.
No, different
No,
level player.
Payet no
I could
dey-
just
Payet
wake
no
up,
dey
say,
gree
He
for
dey show
anybody.
himself now.
Say he dey homesick. You want to go back France.
I think that.
Yeah, na
I
normal
think-
level
I think-
now.
I think a bit of that and bad luck.
Yeah,
See that World Cup.
self-sabotage.
Injury, a lot of
He
injuries
was
that I was
going
supposed
to
to
tear
go
that
to.
World Cup up
Yep,
with the French team.
yep. And then he got injured.
Just at the, on
He
the
got
eve of the
injured.
World
That was the time he got injured. Nkunku got injured. I think it was the same time.
Ngungu has to go and check something where his ancestry comes from.
Is he injured again now?
No, he's playing. He's
It's
playing.
this
Milan.
big
But he
man.
gets some injuries. What you
But
don't get
he
some
just-
injuries?
he's just
He
very
almost
lucky.
like deranged.
How far Nicolas Jackson? I never hear anything. Say,
He see the play
You
for
know,
Bayern.
fight say one go Bayern. He don't
don't
go
go
there now,
now.
but he don't tell him now.
And you know when a club
Because
is
Nicolas
saying,
Jackson for
a club
skill
is
ball for
saying
this Chelsea
that
team.
Yeah.
a club is
But
saying
now
that you will
streaming.
leave
Sorry, guys,
when
sorry,
we are
guys,
done.
sorry.
A club is coming out to say that whatever it is you do here, whenever that loan is done, you are going. Bayern Munich have been coming out open.
No,
really?
No.
The top guys now, yes,
That's a little bit unfair. What the guy said? What was that guy? Matt
said it
something.
more
something.
than-
No,
the
that
Ibrahim
guy
guy
talks
now,
like an
Matibia.
idiot.
He said it
Talks
like at
a
least
fool.
twice.
No, but
What
he
he said, no.
He said it
What he
twice.
said, what he said was that the conditions in the loan deal is that he has to play 40 something
games.
games from the
And
start.
that will not happen.
Say,
And
he
that will not
doesn't
happen.
see how it is possible that he will
And he will
play
come back.
something from the start. Say so he will go back. That's what that guy said. He didn't say it as if anything where you do, you don't concern
But what
when
do
you
you
go
want
back.
to
I think
You understand?
I think Jackson, as
But
talented as Jackson
Jackson
is,
will ball for this team.
as talented as Jackson is,
He
you
got
see,
so emotional.
you see, there are players need to understand that to take the next step in your career, you have to sit down and say, am I ready to do what it takes to go to the next level? Right. It won't happen because the coach put you in a good position or the coach plays you. It is something that you
Let me
decide to do.
let me tell you what
Yes.
happened to
Be like
Jackson.
you say what happened with Mbappe. If Real Madrid made them they lose game, they go na 4-3.
You know, consign
Mbappe
them.
score 3.
If you score the-
You get?
Yes,
Let me tell you what happened with.
Game na 5-4, I score 4.
You go score 4.
They go say una.
They go insult all of you now. Nothing concern them.
I go to
Let me tell you what happened with Jackson.
don't
eh.
get it
Let me
goal
tell you
and
what.
assist.
Let me tell you what happened with Jackson. Jackson is the same thing with all these players. It's the same. It's similar. It has played out differently, but it's similar to what's happening with Meno. With what's happening with some of these guys that are not playing. Jadon Sancho.
No,
They get caught. They get drawn into this. This narrative where the older players go talk about, say, I didn't feel wanted. If the team wanted me, I would have stayed. The feeling of being wanted is earned. It's not given.
Yes.
If you earn the feeling of being wanted, don't worry. They go want you.
You don't see how they hail
You
Salah.
get it? You understand? You don't come and say, oh, when the loan was not going to go through, somebody goes, Chelsea said they want to call him. I said, absolutely no. Chelsea treat me like that. The reason he wanted to do this is because he didn't feel wanted. But the truth is that nobody is going to hand you the feeling of being wanted. It is you that is going to earn it. You have to get to a point where everybody knows you are indispensable in the team. When Cole Palmer when Chelsea signed, he said, everybody in such as, how do you pay 40 million for somebody that has not played that many Premier League games? When he entered, nobody tell them, they don't want him.
Oh,
Yes,
oh,
now.
oh,
They want him more than he wants
He wants them.
him play football safe.
Yes.
So you have to earn the right to be wanted.
This story reminds me of a bit of a segue. A story about Ronaldo and his wife. I think his wife now, Rodriguez. So apparently there was this babe. So she was like, "I take care of Cristiano. That's what I do. I take care of him." So this babe, probably a feminist babe is like, "Oh no. Why would you take? Why would you?"
No, Allah.
Naim,
All right.
Naim, so no. Ronaldo said, "Why I love her is because she takes care of me." Right. You said, why would you say like why? So that this is misogyny at its peak. So the reason he loves her is because she takes care of him. I don't understand. So he don't do anything for him. He could just see person for road say like he just love her.
It's not even this thing.
Like so there'll be no exchange of
Tell
value.
the girl now. Make the girl leave Ronaldo.
Love is
Come marry your husband, your brother.
You get it? So you mean Ronaldo could just see any woman go say and say I like her.
See, it's delusion. That's what we're talking about. You just think that see this thing very, 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 very early. I learned it. Bro. See, you cannot be a human being. I don't care what gender you call yourself. You cannot be a human being walking the surface of the earth just thinking you are special just by being. All those things now aspire to perspire.
Bro.
You are not special just by being a human being. Your value is in the value. Your specialty is in the value that you bring anywhere. He say because he doesn't love you for who you are. You and who you are. Get out to your father's house.
They say, what do you bring the table? They say, I am the table.
No Allah.
Shut up.
Shut up.
People don't talk table.
Shut up.
So now we
No Allah. If you put breast on top the table, the people will need the breast or the
Then
table, they will deal with you.
now.
Now to carry
Because that's what
cutlery.
they
Yeah.
want.
No,
If
sir.
they,
No,
if
sir.
they, if they want the breast, let it be that even if Evu is going to come down, let it be that Evu came down. But it's the breast they want, and it's the breast you are offering. You will deal on that level. That's all.
Waiting make woman date with Ronaldo for years before she say, you know what she again?
Bro.
You know what she's
Someone,
gaining?
so,
How to stay?
someone said
Says
this,
because of
so you are
TK.
telling Rodriguez to take offense in this thing, or say and leave him.
and leave him.
Is that what you're saying?
Yeah. Meanwhile, you
Like, is
meanwhile
that what you're actually saying?
meanwhile you did for your boyfriend house for a quarter, you dey cook noodles for her.
Is that what you're saying?
Noodles and bread.
So make she vex leave Ronaldo.
Because he talks say, I like
She
you
takes
because
care
you're
of
taking
me.
What did you get for do first?
I don't understand.
No, she for
You
not
go see
taking
am
care
pour
of
water. Say,
That's
Yeah,
the
you
thing.
say-
I hate you.
I like him.
Let's say
I
they
like
make that
her
kind of
because
money.
she takes care of me.
Say make I not take care of her.
You know. So
Is it delusion that?
so there's
comes
that,
with
right? I want us to wrap up with two teams.
Mad people.
But we haven't talked about United in a while, right? And I thought it was important to because I officially put on the group. I said I'm out because
Which day you put this one?
They put them-
I said
Amorim out.
Oh, yeah, I said Amorim out.
Recently.
In the middle of the
I
night.
got,
Amorim, with the way you guys are
dead
playing
of the
now,
night.
but
no.
I still
You have
hold.
you have
No. I
the only
hold,
thing
no, I
not
hold,
working
no.
out is the results.
Relax.
You guys are playing
Relax.
well.
I hold my opinion, right? I think that it is almost for me inevitable that he does maybe 2 years. The one job I can say he has done very well. And when you make a statement, some people think, oh, you are ruling the line under everything he has done as rubbish. I think that post Fergie, right? He's the one manager that's been allowed to actually reset the club in terms of attempt to reset the club in terms of culture, right? But speaking about the gameplay itself, right? I watched the Aston Villa game and I thought, okay, for the first time, right, I'm seeing the evolution of what he's trying to talk about. Bro, that first half, the Bournemouth game first half. I don't know if you saw the Bournemouth first half.
No. I haven't seen United
I saw the
That's the best performance. In fact, it was
bro.
the highest XG. The first one, the game was the highest XG in the Premier League this season.
that first half was.
United almost killed Bournemouth. And what I always say is that, Bournemouth are a very aggressive team.
Yeah.
They come, they play, they go hard. They run for when they see Man U, they play
They
hard.
couldn't even hold the ball.
They couldn't hold the ball, right? And I watched Aston Villa game. Aston Villa on the 9-game winning streak, something like that.
Staggering.
Bro, the first half, I thought United were unplayable, right? So I watched the second half. I think I came to we'll go play ball. So I watched the second half. I went back home and watched the second half, and I realized that the criticism that people were criticizing this team for, they scored a goal, pretty much a carbon copy of the goal they scored for the first half. And that Euro boy, I put him on forward that time.
Yeah.
People say, make us say no, remove him. I said, put
get
him back
why.
on forward.
You get why?
You see, when young players, the entitlement thing we were talking about, when young players believe that they are doing enough,
Yeah.
right? That what they're doing is enough. I see here he's giving something, but he's not giving an extra. The kid from Arsenal, that's a gem.
I helped you.
Don't
say I didn't do anything for you. Young Hayden
I said it
Heaven.
about I said it about 6 months ago. I said I think
He says because of money he has moved.
He
in.
said heaven is
He
better.
needed to be
He
patient.
says because of money. Was Heaven ever going to start the Premier League game this
Yes,
No
yes,
chance.
he would have started.
with that
He
with
will never have
54
started.
centre backs? So I get.
Never
boy
started.
plays.
Not
Please,
be only 50.
respect
If you
yourself.
watch that boy play, the boy they play centre back as
And
a
I
left
think
footer.
they miss Casemiro.
See, let me
in
tell you
that game.
something.
Right.
Once I see, like me, in my opinion, no,
Bro,
The boy has personality.
in my opinion,
Oh,
no.
no,
If you
no.
see player with Sabi play ball, and the one we no Sabi, see, I can look at a
clear
person
daylight.
play football. Few
But you
minutes.
can just tell.
I say this
Yes,
guy
you
knows
can
Sabi play ball.
clearly- Yes.
I can look.
It's
like,
easy.
even say this guy knows Sabi play ball.
Yes.
It's handling of the ball. It's then decision making in
Gyökeres sabi
places
play
of in place of trouble.
Gyökeres
You understand
sabi
me?
play ball.
Steady
Don't
on.
derail my thoughts. Now
They look for
that Heaven, I never watch him a lot, but I think it was the Chelsea game they brought him on. He attempted to do something. He failed at it. I'm like, no, this boy sabi play ball.
No, he's happy play ball.
Personality.
The one credit I'll give him is that I think he has personality.
Personality.
Because Euro is a
At that
very
age.
good defender, but he doesn't have personality. Like he, Delete,
I
in
think
my
Euro
opinion.
has, though.
Delete,
Now
in
just-
my
now just
opinion.
that game happened.
Delete, in my opinion.
Euro doesn't.
Euro
Delete
has.
no too sabi defend, but he get personality.
Yeah, that's
Delete
why I'm.
is-
Delete is not. Delete is not your best defender.
But he has
But
personality.
he has personality.
He shows up. He doesn't hide.
And,
Euro
and
has it too.
defenders.
Euro has it
Euro
too.
doesn't.
Defender,
No, he
no,
has it.
Euro doesn't have
Euro
it.
doesn't.
See,
And they watch
defenders,
am play now.
defenders, in my opinion, you need. Carragher wasn't your best defender,
but
but Carragher had
personality?
personality. Like you could.
Wait,
Carragher.
that's the way you dey talk before you mention Carragher. Continue.
Personality of
No.
Ugo.
You know why? Carragher was the guy who he would shoot ball
Carragher had
and he would put.
Carragher had personality.
Ferdinand scored 6 own goals too. So you guys talk about this.
No. Carragher. No, I'm telling you. What? So
wait.
What
Give me the point. Wait.
Carragher knows how we play ball. I'm telling you, he knows how we play.
Continue with the league career.
Leave Carragher.
Play 700 years and don't know how to play football.
That's what
He knows how we play ball.
Leave
Don't worry.
Carragher. Just
So-
continue.
Cannot play football.
So when I see players who they don't look like they want it enough, which is what I see with Euro. He looks like he wants to be clean.
Yeah.
And even wanting to be clean, Saliba, you can't be cleaner than Saliba. But Saliba has personality. Like Saliba doesn't want to lose a challenge. He doesn't want to
you
lose
have
a
to
battle.
love your
Like
defense.
Yeah.
when you see Saliba wants to be clean. Like he's clean. But that guy, the Barry guy, big physical
that guy really. That guy trouble
Big
Saliba.
physical.
That guy trouble
But you could
Saliba.
see that Saliba,
Saliba
like,
say for
I'm
yeah.
not going to lose this battle.
What Saliba
Euro
does-
doesn't do it.
What Saliba does is, Saliba is a clean defender, plays, slick, Rolls Royce type defending. But when the game don't start, say, this
ups it.
idiot wants to use me to
You
shine
have to
today.
raise it.
Once
That's
it's
to come
advantage,
here.
you
Right?
raise it.
to raise it.
What Euro does, he's good with reading the game, right? Plays with the ball well, right?
Yeah, techniques.
But when the game gets to the part where you say they are dragging people up and down, you understand?
He doesn't like that part.
He doesn't want.
No,
Bro,
but
the goal Morgan Rogers scored.
No,
Wait, hold
that
on,
you can't
hold on.
fault only.
Oh,
relax, relax.
They go Morgan Rogers
Relax,
scored.
relax.
Only. I know that
He's
that's where
criminal.
Relax.
I haven't seen that. I haven't seen that.
Relax.
goal.
First goal.
I tweeted it, bro.
The first
you
goal.
cannot
You didn't
fault
see the
only him.
I will fault him
Baba,
and
I
fault
haven't
his
seen that
family.
goal. Let me look for it.
You know why I respect Mo. You know why I respect Pep. You know why, I'm sorry. You know why I respect
Describe the goal.
Oh,
Describe the goal.
you know why I
Keep
said-
going,
you know why I
though.
said Mourinho.
Describe the goal.
The guy wanted to fake shots.
Aston Villa were at home, Abi.
Describe the
now,
goal.
wait.
The first goal. Describe the
He
goal.
was going past Euro. I think he
No.
Yes, now Euro.
Describe the
Euro
goal.
was supposed to close him down.
No,
But
he
he
was
allowed
not.
him shoot. I already said that.
That's
There
like
are,
what I say.
there are things, bro.
Describe-
Wait, now
I
you be
think-
wait. Let me talk first. Wait, there are things for I feel that coaches don't do anymore like before. Just like Mourinho will tell you that I already told this player that Morgan Rogers will probably want to shoot 5 times. Don't let him shoot that 5 times, bro. I already said that there was no way that.
No, this is an embarrassment,
It is an embarrassment.
Before you continue, let me show you a goal.
I see this in the goal.
I see him now.
It is in
I
the goal.
see him, bro.
It is in the goal.
I see him. It
See,
looked as
see,
if.
see, look at it again. Look at it.
Now, I've not watched that clip, but let me explain what's happening
It's an
there.
embarrassment.
Why they don't fit close them down?
Let me explain what's
Who
happening.
are only him? Now only him. They don't know say this guy shoot now.
Let me explain what's happening
Bro,
there.
there are some. Baba, if Amorim don't tell them, say I was telling
You
my
need me
friend.
Amorim tell you.
I was wait. I was telling my
Hold
friend.
on. IBK,
Wait.
Look at these shots. See.
I see him.
Look at
Look
these
now.
shots. First of all, body shape all wrong.
Rufai,
Rogers is a right footer. What's Euro doing?
Rufai. I want to start from the game when they scored the goal.
Yeah.
The goal came against the run of play.
Yeah.
United were dominating the first half, right? And Emeka said in the group, but I knew about it already. I said United considered a very soft goal, which is consistent with the goals of considered this season. Soft goal, out of nothing, right? It's like the goal that. Let me
finish.
There's a guy in
even
Magin.
attempts.
There's a guy in Aston Villa, Magin, right?
Magin.
Magin picks the ball up, counter attack, right? He sprays the long ball to
Rogers.
Rogers. The game was dominating so much that Rogers was on the byline.
Yep.
Right.
I just watch now.
He controls the ball. If I want the ball is in the air, Euro sees that he's Rogers. He should close to Rogers, right? He controls the ball, allows him to come inside, escort him
You
inside
know
the
the guy.
18.
First of all, you know the guy in a right footer.
Bro.
The first thing, your body shape is trying to force him down his left.
yes.
He can't cut, enter
You
in right
open
so
and
comfortably.
you open.
Enter inside your ball, drive enter your ball. You can't do a very weak
Last
you can't do like this.
It's embarrassing,
You know what I'm
actually.
saying? And that's not the first time he's done this season.
It's embarrassing
He has done it at least twice this season already. Now, the second goal, I blame him 50 I blame Dalo 50, but I'm tired of blaming Dalo. Dalo's an idiot. Dalo, that is in the leadership group of the team. I don't know who put him there. Right.
Who put him there?
He go bust the door.
Bro,
Dalo is not.
they play ball.
Now one of your best players, you talk
Oh,
like.
God, quiet.
Now one of Man U's best players this season.
Say another thing.
You know they watch Man U match.
IBK, say another thing. Right.
And you gonna talk like say Dalo? No,
IBK, say
Dalo is
another
one of the best right back in Premier League
Say
now.
another thing. Right. I tell you. IBK. Say another
He
thing.
doesn't play right
Say
back.
another thing. I tell you. Every single United player here, is tracking a player. This guy here, this guy here, this guy here. The only free United player is this. Now look at the starting point before Rodgers got there, bro. See, just watch. Just watch. Everybody is tracking someone. Rodgers is Euro's man. 100%.
You have to go and clatter him.
Oh, now, see this image. See, this guy is on the last line of defense before Rodgers entered the box. For this guy to meet Rodgers, he will have to sprint all the way to come and block him. Every other person is tackling somebody. So, make Euro now not doing job. Now, these people make their come up and block again.
The second goal too. Second goal too. Dalo doesn't stop the cross from entering the box. Right, fair. But the ball now ricochets and comes back. Now, if you're a defender, the rule is, as an attacker, you're thinking, if you're a striker, you must be the most optimistic guy on the pitch. Haaland said, because you will miss chances when you least expect that goal will come.
Yeah.
So I don't know if you saw the interview with he was talking to was it Lineker and Shearer.
Yeah.
He was saying
You have to.
when you have to stay ready because when you score when you least expect.
Yeah.
As a defender, the reverse happens. You have to anticipate that
You have to be very
every
pessimistic.
time that this ball, this way they'll score.
You see that Jose Mourinho, this is where he was in the studio with us. He said, as a team, that's what he was talking about in the studio when United won Chelsea 4-0. He said, you have to anticipate the moment you want to lose the ball, not react to losing the ball.
Yep.
You have to
Exactly.
anticipate when you will lose the ball.
Exactly.
You don't react to losing. If you react to losing the ball, don't worry.
You're already late. So what happens is
Jose.
they play the ball. Euro sees Rodgers again. I mean, if the guy had not scored in the first, the fact that the guy has scored already should not. This guy is danger, man.
danger.
Right?
You
Euro
shouldn't
sees the
allow him
guy.
shoot.
And he allowed
He
him.
sees the guy when they're trying to cross the ball. He's your man. The guy allows him to control the ball and shoot again. And he scores. And the defense person to carry something in the end is like,
It's embarrassing. See this Dalo first. Just look at it. Look at Dalo. Look at Dalo. What's this? Dalo, they look. The guy one cross. Dalo, they look him. He they look him.
Oh, Jesus Christ of Nazareth. So I have a new thing. If Amorim doesn't remove Dalo and bench
See,
Euro,
he they look him.
he's
See Euro now.
He can say goodbye to his project he's building. Euro needs to be on the
That
bench.
one inside box.
This Rodgers.
So if Euro is on the bench,
No, see, that's a-
How he got that ball out
I
of
don't
his
know if
feet
I don't know.
ridiculous.
Bro, no.
He don't
But he has
go meet Babalawo.
he has
He's
scored the
in form.
most. He has scored the most outside a team balls in the Premier League this season.
Yes,
in fact,
no.
he's
The guy
he's
shooting
XG. His
approach
outperformance is
is mad.
XG by like 10 times. You understand? So basically, the guy makes a goal from nothing.
Yes, now.
Do you understand?
To get close to
now,
your man.
if I know this about
His best
Morgan
game is
Rogers,
always against Arsenal. Idiot.
right? By the way, I
They
saw
carry ball, they move. I said,
Slaloming.
I said, look at this one because we didn't sign you out there.
I see as Bruno carry injury. Bruno come out. Aston Villa fan the boy and say,
So the guy score against you guys.
Yeah,
you know.
guys score against-
Nah, man.
Now, United fans, finally, right? All that time when they say Bruno is the problem of the team, we'll find out now.
Sell him and get us Baleba.
We'll
Sell
find
him
out
and
now.
buy Baleba.
Now they
Sell
go
him and
see.
use the money and buy 2 players. This January.
But I
find
think
out.
you're right.
We'll find
There
out
was
now.
one interview that was trying to hint on maybe he's going to leave to Saudi or something. I don't know. But
Yeah, that all that's the way we talk now.
Now we go see him.
We'll find out.
No,
I don't
but did keeping him on the pitch not aggravate the injury?
no, he was the one that like
No, because the
No,
first
he
time
had
he
the-
he didn't have to run
Yeah.
again.
because usually when
He had the injury.
when people
Pull
put their hands on their hamstring,
yeah.
I always feel like it's time to substitute them.
This time.
Yeah.
But he
Leaving
played
them
on.
for
I think it was
about
more
5
of-
minutes from
It was
halftime.
just
and I think it was
and
more of Bruno being Bruno. The
You
passionate.
know one come out.
It was about 5 minutes from halftime.
I'm just. I just.
Is that not what I said about Šeško the other time?
It might be Šeško's one.
Šeško missed chance. He was too embarrassed. He's even in Kamota.
So don't be
What kind of
injured.
Players-
talk is this?
Players are so
So I'm telling you that's what happened.
So don't be
That's no
injury.
injury.
But he now missed 3 weeks.
How
I've been 4 weeks.
how did he come back so quickly?
3 weeks, I mean 4 weeks. It's going so quickly.
Possible
What
now,
kind of
easily.
agenda is this?
Easily,
4 weeks is so
easily,
quickly.
If you don't like player like this, they are-
That's just they go on ball. Okay, check the ball over the
Yeah,
goalkeeper.
we should
You
have
play, you play the match.
Martinez is too big. You should
I'm
have
not just
chipped
happy
Martinez.
that.
Martinez
I'm not just happy that.
Get injured too. He was getting injured. Go out now. He didn't go out. He said he must play.
I'm not just
Go
happy
with the signing.
that. I'm not just happy that Bruno didn't play for a team that's winning titles.
Yeah.
back to
Hey,
back.
what is-
Yeah.
Like, look at that interview now.
It's a waste.
Like, look, see what this guy they talk
You know what
about.
Asnafan said? You know what Asnafan said? What Asnafan said? He said, "So I hope that all the guys analyze their players like this." And you know that's funny. A lot of people have just seen that interview. There's another one he did about a year or 2 years ago when he analyzed Rashford, Sancho, and everything. He said, "Look, I know the players I play with because I play in the." People say I lose the ball all the time, right? But in the Portuguese team, nobody says about me because I know that I play with Bernardo. I play with
Yes,
all these
now.
small players, so I give them the ball to fit. You understand? The
Yeah,
players
exactly.
I play with are mine.
They are
on the
quality.
run.
They are not good enough because they know Sabi.
You want it on the run,
You
yeah.
understand?
Yeah.
So, and all
That Bernardo, I have to say this also on the show.
yeah.
I think that Bernardo is a freak of nature. Bernardo Silva. I think he's a freak of. You see, a lot of times when people talk about being
Bernardo said
physical
this.
and being athletic, people go for the Ronaldo build. I
guy
think,
is very-
I think that physically,
You guys,
Bernardo Silva is a freak of nature.
bro.
It is important. No. That the amount of running that guy does.
he runs like-
that guy is 30 what? He's almost 30. He's 30 odd.
Him and John McGinn.
No, that guy is a freak of nature.
They run
No, it's
like
impossible.
see, and
Pep used to play Bernardo Silva.
Yeah.
He'll play Fernandinho, right? Who's one of the greats. We don't talk about him a lot.
yeah.
Play Fernandinho at the central of midfield. You play Bernardo left to him, right to him. Play Silva right to him. And you watch the lineup and say, no, we'll overrun them today.
Why yourself?
Start the game first. I'm
The guy
not
is
seeing now.
31. The guy is 31 years.
I beg me check my
guy
game.
runs
I don't know that one.
John McGinn.
How you go? You just want run.
He's
You know,
never tired.
you know him want touch ball. You just want run.
They don't tell you about Scottish play.
By the way, by the
He's
way,
31
by the way,
They don't tell you about Scottish
Unai
people.
Emery. You not keep telling people that Unai Emery is a top class manager.
If I was not an Aston fan, I would support Aston Villa to win the league.
Now they don't do 9-man
I
run. At that time,
Ten
Chelsea
now.
won't play them.
10,
I don't understand
Yeah,
this
they
kind
don't
of
have
thing.
10 matches.
Ten
That guy would have
matches,
had 2 records. I saw that in.
I like his team. I like his
No,
team.
no.
And you know the funny thing.
Yeah,
You know the funny thing.
Never cut here. Like,
You know the funny thing. FFP didn't allow them sign.
Yeah.
Yeah, he didn't.
Yeah.
They had financial issues, so they didn't really sign.
I think they knocked out
They didn't
PSG now.
sign.
and they didn't start
And
well.
they
didn't
lost.
start
They
the
lost
season well.
Duran.
They lost Duran. They sold the
Leon Bailey.
FFP.
Is Leon Bailey still with them?
No, on loan.
Exactly.
The
They
FFP.
Roma.
They lost Jacob Ramsey to
Newcastle.
Bro, that's a baller.
He
know?
was a baller for them.
So what he's doing is incredible.
No, it's incredible.
It's incredible. What he's doing.
When I see there's a player I see in your team, I know that if you play with those players, when you see Konsa in the team,
It's Konsa.
Konsa a walking calamity.
even Tyron Mings.
Even Mings.
Mings was no Mings.
If you
Don't play
give
game.
if you
No,
give
na injury,
Unai
na
Emery,
injury,
if you
na
give
injury.
Unai Emery,
If you come back,
if you give Unai Emery this Arsenal team,
Yes.
he win the league for 4 years.
I know
One-
Arsenal
he
fans
win-
don't like
They
to
don't,
hear
they don't
it.
agree, but
He
If
won-
you
he
give
won-
Unai Emery
This
this same
Arsenal-
budget
He will
and
win
he's
the
able
league
to
this
build
year.
a team
But
for
Emery
this
bought
long,
it a
He
lot.
will win the
No,
league
there's
this
no
year.
way.
Emery has
He win
his
the
job
league
bought
next
in.
year. He win it the 3rd year. He win it the 4th. He win it.
With Unai
He
Emery,
win
you
it
can
till he will
clearly
stop.
see coaching.
It is like
because what
can
people don't
clearly see
it's
factor in.
incredible.
What people don't see, I said it that time. I said the problem with Emery when he came to Arsenal was that he didn't have the budget, the
profile.
control, but he still wanted to play the way he wanted to play.
Yes.
That was number one on doing.
Fact.
If he had the budget, he would play the way he wants to play, but he has the budget to buy the players
kind
he
of
wants
players.
to play the way he wants
All
to
this
play.
one we're
He would
struggling
have
to create
beaten
chances.
everybody.
So
Unai Emery going to beat people 5-0. I'm not joking.
Yeah,
Because that's what he loved attacking
You are not
football and he
struggling
want
to
to play.
create
So what I- what I-
chances.
what I- what I- what I-
Your
what
coach
I
don't
always
want
say
me
is-
not creating.
What I always say is that when you look at the player, there are some managers that sign players and the player fits immediately into the system. When Emery is one of those managers, Enrique is one of them as well. If Enrique sign you,
Even
he
Pep.
will play you in. He will play you. Pep, you will be Chris. Pep will do Grealish, then Savini, all those.
Not recently.
You know.
No,
Anyway.
Pep they mad though. Pep they loading team.
Pep
I
dey
don't
load
forget
team,
Savinho.
You know. By the way, you see the boy that was opening talks with
Which boy?
Antoine Semenyo.
Semenyo is off to Chelsea.
But
Chelsea is
Baba,
back.
you don't-
We'll come and compete
no,
with
they
the
don't-
54
they don't-
wingers. who
Man
get-
U and
Man City.
Man U and Man City front runner.
But City go win now.
because that Garnacho and that Gittins.
But City.
He's not going to Liverpool.
Did you people not see the video of Semenyo wearing a Drogba jersey, saying the number of goals we scored. He said we.
But wait, Rufai.
I mean, I think it's not AI.
Some in AI. Semenyo is an
But I don't see that video.
Baba
Baba forget that one.
His whole family. No, see, they said that Arsenal wanted to sign him in, like they wanted the end of the season. And so that they will pay the clause.
Yeah, but it's up in January.
That was the
January we're
problem.
paying.
But this January thing,
Yeah, man.
I think Arsenal
none of
are probably not going to be in the running because of the
No, but
January.
if Arsenal doesn't buy Semenyo, it's a disappointment.
No. Man, you're going to buy Semenyo. You know, I see the story this morning, right?
When I don't go buy Semenyo.
So United are asking.
I mean, they buy the players.
No, they won't buy Semenyo.
When I don't go buy
have to buy
Semenyo.
him.
So there's an interview that Semenyo has done.
Send Martinelli back to
Has
Brazil.
said, they asked him about. They asked him about.
Martinelli is still young. Sell Trossard.
They asked him about what's his name?
No, Trossard can
About-
still
So Trossard is still old.
Send Martinelli back to Brazil.
Phillips.
Call Interpol for Trossard.
He
He's
said.
back at City.
No, he said. The problem with Calvin Phillips is that sometimes you have to look at the club you're going to.
Yes,
Right.
I know.
And that he was talking about Man City. Do you understand?
Yeah.
In fact, I hear that United have made the proposal to him. Right. Say about you come and play that. Let's say that left wing back. And there you go.
You want
Left
Karim
wing back.
Semenyo. That is why he will not
Let
come.
the God of justice not allow anything of sort to happen. What?
Why?
You carry Semenyo and play left wing back.
Now African, they won't use African blood. May they run.
I forbid them for
Where
Semenyo.
does Ahmad play? Where does Ahmad play?
That's
If
Ahmad.
I'm like make me goalkeeper,
In a turn Ahmad now.
you want to carry Semenyo?
left wing
Come and
back.
play left wing back. My God.
They with me.
If that boy follow you go that
Walk
stadium,
with me.
go play left back. We will lay courses on him.
They called Mbeumo.
Hey!
Press upon him.
To press upon me. But that would be very unfair.
And no,
Very unfair.
The funny thing is that average positions where man you left him back is the funniest of the pitch.
forget all this one.
But now let me back you.
You go put Semenyo for man, put that left wing back.
That's
now
unfair.
we can be.
If you like, make it be average position.
Na 340,
Semenyo,
bro, na
you don't see the way Semenyo they shoot ball.
Yes.
You can't go play left wing
That's
back.
why I want to buy him.
No. If he doesn't go to Arsenal, he's an idiot.
No. That's not there. They're not
Who told you they are
If he
not
doesn't
there?
go to Arsenal, he's an idiot.
better.
Left wing back.
That's the kind
You
of
won't carry player.
That's the kind of signing now that I will say, okay, Arteta is ready to. It's just that Arteta too needs
He's
to be
not
careful
signing him,
because
Baba.
Semenyo is not the winger
He has
that
to start.
that can operate in tight spaces. He's a winger that needs a lot of space.
No,
to operate.
that's why he's playing wing back. You know the year.
This is what they thought. You don't say that God you judge. You carry Semenyo.
LWB.
You carry Semenyo.
Like Costa Road.
No, be only Costa Rica.
Na Costa Road in the road.
Space choke. Oh my god. 6 lanes.
Semenyo ancestors now them go stand up say wait till me that.
Because from left back.
You go be like Valencia. You go be like
Semenyo ancestors
Valencia.
go say
No.
not on our watch. Impossible. Before that move go happen, the ancestors
block
go
am.
give am injury.
Now Ahmad Semenyo.
They won't use African blood to run that.
We're building the club back on African blood. Yes.
No, I look at Ahmad now. I see Ahmad go and play level. I say,
No,
stop this.
Ahmad played very well, though.
That is
Timo.
because the boy has good character.
You know what?
Yes.
You know what involved? You know how Amorim has evolved the team. You get right now. The team doesn't play. The team plays. I said that time. People thought I said there was a madman. The team plays 4 at the back. Do you understand? The team plays with the licked Euro plays at the right back, which is why they must bench him down, and that's why Morocco must come out very quickly because they have
right way they insult all the time. Now you want me to
no,
come back now.
Mazraoui is the top player.
You
I know I
say, you say Morocco must come out very quickly. You have to wait a longer period.
No, but I know that Cameroon will do me a favor.
both tactical, everything. Now Morocco go there reach that final.
No, you see penalty we didn't give Morocco.
Yes, now.
I don't talk anything, but all of us know how far.
Anyway,
You just say Morocco go do all this. Let's that make it come up.
the prince of the country come stadium. They stadium. They watch my that referee.
If you need to give 4 penalties, you go give them.
That referee. They reason say after the game, the prince will say That young man in the
like
middle,
that.
he had a
like
really
him.
good performance. The
Give him-
kingdom needs to
Give him
reward
an Akai. Give him Kingdom.
He said
Give him
the
an
kingdom-
Akai in Marrakesh.
He said the kingdom needs to reward him.
Fajos in a Marrakesh.
Bro, I see the Arsenal are playing Palace this night. You ever see the quarterfinals?
Is the quarterfinals of the
Quarterfinal
League Cup.
I think the Arsenal in trouble in that game.
So
Santos-
for me, Arsenal just need to come out of that game without having any major injury.
Yeah, of course.
That's the biggest win they need to look for. If you get to the semi-finals, is a plus. And you're playing the next team you play is Chelsea. Between Arsenal and Crystal Palace, I don't even know which one I want to. I hope to meet in the semi-finals. So either one will be difficult. But I think the biggest
Chelsea
win
is in the semi-final.
Newcastle
we're
are in the
playing whoever
semi-final.
wins between Arsenal and Crystal Palace. You get so the biggest we have to go for. Don't get any major injuries because
The biggest one is to win the match. Then
No,
don't
Haaland
get
now.
For me,
any-
Arsenal needs this trophy.
of course.
This League
Arsenal
Cup.
must win this. Arsenal
This
must
League
win
Cup,
it.
they
No,
need it
I don't
badly.
agree.
They do.
They need
No,
the
they need
Premier
it.
League title.
No, they need the.
as the basis
My brother.
for the greater that
My
is
brother,
coming. They
my
must,
brother,
if they
you
don't win
this
it,
League Cup,
for me, they're
if you win this League
It
Cup,
gives them a foundation.
no vex,
Yes.
my brother. With all due respect, if you win this League Cup and you don't win either of the Premier League
no, but I
or the
think-
Champions League,
No, that's the
Arteta
priority.
must be fired.
I think
That's
that
priority.
I think that
they-
the League Cup gives you
it gives
a
them
belief
basis.
to launch a deal that both.
if that's how you frame it, I don't have a problem with that.
it gives you a belief.
But I'm just telling you that it doesn't do much for you in the
if
terms
you win
of
the League Cup, because these players haven't won anything.
Won.
They haven't won anything, so they have to have that feeling of
hide in competition.
Wait, Saka no win FA Cup that time.
Saka win FA Cup that time. But the point is, this group of players
group
need to win a trophy. That
As soon
gives
as
you a
possible.
belief. It gives you a belief, honestly. And if they don't win, that feeling of deja vu, it's in a game.
play.
I see what you mean, Sha. If they don't win the
play.
League Cup, there's a higher chance they will lose the league.
So they need to win.
My God.
If Arsenal wins the League
You don't
Cup,
get for group.
There's a higher chance they will win the league.
All the guys say I'm a patient man.
If Arsenal wins the League Cup, there's a higher chance they will win the
Well,
league.
of course, it just gives you that
The
extra.
belief,
Yeah,
the
it gives you that
extra
extra belief. Yeah.
extra bit of that. George, we don't have you all the time, so just tell us top four. Who's going to finish? Obviously, Arsenal are going to win the league. Man City will be there. Either Man City or Arsenal in top two. So
I think Man City wins the league. Arsenal second.
Hater.
Aston Villa would not finish in the top 4. Chelsea will find their way into the top 4. And Liverpool.
Liverpool. Yeah. Isaac is out for 2 months.
Liverpool will launch a late.
Time for Ekitike to really hold the shirt.
Exactly. Like,
Ekitike, his ancestors are really working.
bro. What a
And
player.
then maybe Newcastle ancestors too.
What a player. I think it's not. Of course,
No,
it's-
Newcastle's
it's-
ancestors, if they are doing anything to Isak, then they are not focused now. They don't have sense. They've signed a striker that's doing very well for them. They should go and focus on making sure that they move off the table. What are they doing with Isak? They don't have their priorities right.
You know.
they should move on. No, they don't call
Move on now. You have a striker that's doing very well. That's Ultimate Boy. Very difficult to play against.
Bro.
Yeah,
Big
technique.
And he's
Big
actually-
For someone that's that
good.
big to have
He's
that
good.
technique,
He's
the guy
good.
is-
I saw his interview with the Crouch. I love the pitch side banter. It was really good. Yeah. Top 4.
Still too early for me.
Too early.
Too
for you,
early,
right?
20 games in.
I mean,
In no particular order. City, Arsenal, Chelsea, Liverpool.
okay. We have to leave it there. Merry Christmas, everybody. Enjoy your Christmas. Gentlemen, Merry Christmas. Shake on it. Yep.
Yeah.
Enjoy the Christmas.
IBK. Go locate your throat go to. It's
You
very
know,
important. I've been watching Dave Chappelle. The puncher has to come back. I've not forgotten.
Send one come my way. Any half come money. Now you have to send them.
Come on.
Oh, Allah now.
Coco Sam.
Yeah.
I go send you somebody.
I saw that we are now on 10.4 subscribers now.
I'll send
Yeah,
you
I saw
somebody.
it. I saw it.
That's
11K in 2026.
Yeah,
11K.
hopefully.
Let me tell
11K.
you, IBK, in fact, I even asking that they send you somebody. It even show that you're a rookie in the game.